Hello, boys, girls, and MBs. Welcome back to the show. We are talking about internet news and drama entertainment tonight. As you can see from the thumbnail, I will be talking about Matt Rife because I literally thought that dude was done off the internet, and apparently not. He's, he's still cranking out videos, and I pre-watched something, and it wasn't great, so we'll get into that in a bit. Also, in other big news, to give you the big news topics of this stream this evening, I saw this on my feed today of Myron Gaines, the student reach into their backpack amidst a debate with Uncensored America, and it only made me think that there was a full version of that, and bingo, I was right. There's a full version of this Myron Gaines debate, and I cannot believe I'm thoroughly shook that this is real life. I cannot believe that we're still doing these style debates, let alone Myron Gaines doing this. This can only be some of the most top tier material out there on the internet. So I had to talk about it. Also, I forgot to pop up my chat. Let me do that real quickly. Also, I just saw I saw that this guy is still relevant on the internet somehow. I made a video about him on my channel a while back, and yeah, he's still relevant, and it's very strange. So we're going to have some fun. We'll do a little fun and get into Bentellect, see what he's up to these days. Because he got himself tangled in some drama, if you guys remember properly, from before. And then I have some other quick little light news things. There was this thing that happened in Chicago. There was also this thing with MP Lowell responding to the Emiru situation. We also had, I saw this dumbass clip, Aiden Ross, so maybe we'll talk about that. And then this funny clip of Fearan. So we'll start with the light news, get over to the big news, and yeah, we got to do what we normally do in this broadcast is we crack a La Croix. We'll try to make this a quick one tonight. Because, after all, I still am a little bit sick. But, I mean, I'm feeling 98% today. But, you know how it is the day after. You got to chill out. So, crack a La Croix. There we go. I was dying of thirst. All right, let's get into it. Actually, it's weird. I'm like not... You guys can hear how sick I was yesterday. I'm not that sick today. I was good the entire day up until right now. I literally started feeling weird. But let's do it. This clip cracked me up. Well, I'll show you guys this clip. Check it out.
What's a gay guy hug?
There's just a little bit of a linger. Straight guy, here's what happens. When you hug I'm a big hugger. I hug everybody. I hug strangers. When you give a straight guy a hug, it's not out of fear usually or malice, but there is, after about 1.5 seconds, their body tenses in a way that's like, we should probably let go.
Wait, what about me? Did I?
You tensed.
A gay guy hug?
No, you tensed.
No!
Yeah, you tensed, buddy. You tensed. It wasn't mean. It was just...
Yeah.
Wow, allegations are gone.
I have noticed straight guys do this when they hug. They hug, and then when it's time to go, they go.
Yeah.
True. Will nailed it.
Yeah, well, I sometimes do that too.
But me too. And the reason I hugged you the way that I did is I wanted to send a signal.
Yeah, and you did.
You were safe.
You did.
You were in a safe
He
space.
lingered in a very homosexual
Yeah,
way.
and
If you want to pee in a bathroom with me,
We will not be doing
I
coke.
can blend in, and I will give I'll do the straight guy thing.
I'll go in with one of these, no problem.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like to make them feel safe. Yeah.
But
Wow, being a fake gay guy, Austin. Wow.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll do it. Like I'm not gonna. You're not gonna be gay by.
But you
being
gave
around
me a gay guy hug.
Exactly. I
Dude,
did that.
there are people on my channel, no names are being dropped, but seen it in the comments before. Some people say, hey, you sound like Austin. I once got you look like Austin. I'll go to his profile right now. Do I look like Austin? I don't think so.
Send a signal.
I didn't tense out. I double pumped because I remembered in the back of my mind. In the back of my mind, I remembered you talking about giving hugs.
Yeah.
And that's why, because I came in with the dab.
Yeah.
You noticed that.
I know, and I
assume.
went straight in for the hug.
And you went in for the hug, and I was like, oh, he's a hugger.
Yeah.
And then And then in my mind, I was thinking everyone always makes fun of me for giving the most autistic hug, so I have to make.
I used to avoid the hug when, like, you see somebody or, like, you run into somebody you know or whatever, or as, like, a formal greeting. Now I just full on go for it. If someone tries to avoid it, I'm like, nah, bring it in. Like, I don't fuck around. I hate the, like, awkward, like, hand gestures. Like, you never know if someone's gonna do like this. You never know if someone's gonna shake your hand. You never know if someone's gonna give you one of these. Like, you don't fucking know. And a hug is a safe bet. How can you fuck up a hug? You know what I mean?
Make this hug good, so that wasn't a tense up. It was a double pump.
Hassan, I love you from the bottom of my heart. You seem like a great guy. I love your work. We hug. You first of all, you tried the dap, which was beautiful, and in sometimes it would have been respectful to join you where your culture is. Yeah. I decided to go ahead and give you the hug. Let you know who I am. You did. Here's what happened. I almost, and it may have been subconscious. You tensed a little bit, like we should let go because I'm straight. And then you hugged me tighter, which was very progressive. And then you out loud said, while we're high, I remember this. You out loud said, yeah. like you were giving yourself over to a longer hug. And I thought, well, how nice is that? How nice is that?
It wasn't about you being gay. It was me trying to go against the autism allegations.
No, I was being gay, for sure. He really.
He really thought he stuck that shit.
That's why when you guys started talking about hugs, I was like sitting here like, okay.
My compliment is en route. Yeah.
I wonder if my hug was good.
I fucking nailed that hug. Yeah. The whole podcast, I saw him patting himself on the back like, I think I nailed that social interaction an hour ago.
Oh, no.
Normal guy alert. I fucking killed that hug earlier.
Oh, God. Oh, you've ruined me. I'm going to be thinking about that.
It was beautiful.
So much.
Hassan, this is not a criticism. I'm just saying, you wonder how I know that this guy was a flaming homo. Yeah.
Fucking caught. Oh, that was amazing. That was incredible. I have not seen that. I'm glad we checked that out. Oh, God. Oh, that was good. That was good. Oh, boy. We won't get into Bentellect yet. Let's look at this. This is light news. So
also following
in Chicago, when they do, like, when they have, like, construction going, they'll put up a lot of these, like, LED signs. I'm sure other cities do that, and they'll be, like, lane closed or whatever the fuck. I don't know. They'll put some shit on there. Someone hacked, and I thought it was, like, AI at first, or, like, some Photoshop job someone did, but then I saw a video, and I realized it was real. I saw it on TikTok from another angle, and now I'm seeing it from this flat-on angle. So I'm going to see what's up with this.
The story tonight. It appears someone hacked into a Chicago Department of Transportation traffic sign. Our cameras.
That's incredible. That is the best thing that could have happened.
Caught this video at Lake and Dearborn showing a sign with a negative comment about President Trump and a negative comment.
With a negative comment? How dare this person? How dare they put a negative comment?
About ICE. We are waiting to hear back from on what happened.
That's amazing. I never even saw that one. I love that shit. It's not a hack. It's a public service announcement. Not all heroes wear capes. That's amazing. That's amazing. I love whoever did that. My fucking goat. Saving Chicago one step at a time, baby. Let's look at this. This is really interesting for me. So, right over here, NMP Lol and Soda Pop and say Emiru should not be expected to comment on political issues. And they say this, I'm sure they're running to Emiru's defense. And NMP Lol is very normie coded, and he doesn't really have any. He's like, it's really weird. He hangs around people like such as Hassan, or he hangs around. Fuck, who am I missing? Someone else. He hangs around a couple other people that do talk politics. And he just chooses to not, like, for whatever reason, pay attention to anything going on. So he kind of just, like, leans into whoever's opinion he's hanging around. And we've seen him get whiplash for hanging around Hassan and siding with Hassan. We've seen him just, he doesn't really have, like, a backbone when it comes to politics. It's really strange. And this is what I assume, I don't know who Soda Poppin' is, but I assume this dude probably is gonna be all like butthurt over this situation. You shouldn't go to a streamer for your politics, and Emmy of all people, she sits there and plays Marvel Rivals. A lot of people felt really contentious about this. I was getting a litany of comments for this one. Let's get into it. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's going on here.
Why would you care what Emiru has to say about anything?
Emmy doesn't have to give political
Wait, what'd he say? Hold on.
Why would you care what Emiru has to say about anything?
Emmy doesn't have to give political takes. And I see a little, why don't you just say fuck ICE?
Oh my god, here we go again. Here we fucking go again. Why don't you just say fuck ICE? It's, number one, this isn't even politics. Like, this is just the fucking world. This is just like the difference of right and wrong. You know what I mean? I feel like if you're out here being like, she shouldn't have like, okay, fine, she's not a political streamer. She doesn't have to talk about politics, whatever, fuck it, fine. But when you're asked about ICE, you should at least know what's going on and at least be able to just say, fuck ICE. It's not that hard. I don't know. For some reason, me saying that is controversial. I don't know why. Why don't you say
fuck ICE? And she's like, because I don't do political takes. Like, well, then in that case, because we have to assume that you support it, because I think Asmund supported it. I don't.
Also, this whole idea that, like, nothing is political, or this whole idea that, like, someone's apolitical, I mean, is crazy in this day and age. Like, if you're apolitical, you're right wing in this day and age. I don't know anybody that is like not political or whatever the fuck. Like, as a grown adult, I really don't. Like, politics is what makes up everything around you in this world. You can't go around the world and ignore politics. So that's also an insane thing.
Well, I don't pay too close attention, but it wouldn't surprise me. I don't know.
Yeah, nowadays everything is like,
oh boy, get ready for the normie take. Get ready for the normie take.
Political. And if you try to stay out of it, then now you're against us and we hate you.
Nick. What will we ever do with you?
I mean,
so
dude,
it is
very political out there, though.
Yes,
there's some crazy shit going on.
It is, and it's just like, it's like someone in my Discord was like, yeah, if you don't agree with this sort of stuff politically, I'm not going to support you. And then I was like, okay, bye. Yeah, the whole thing is very...
Okay, bye? It takes 2 seconds just to say that, like, yeah, the shit's kind of fucked up, and then move on. It's not hard to say, I promise.
Again, the way that things are now, I don't know why no one's stopping it. You know,
the more voices, no one's stopping it because more people want others to speak up on it, because the more people that speak up on it, the better chances of there being action taken and the better chances of the world becoming a better place. The more people that suppress themselves from talking about it or stay out of the conversation, the harder it is for us to make the world a better place around us. I feel like I'm explaining third grade concepts.
Like, let's say 15 years ago, it was taboo to talk about politics, right? Nowadays, it's like if you don't.
Huh? It was taboo? What is he talking about?
Oh, I hate you.
Well,
with Emmy, the way I've always felt about streamers, and this is why actually, like, a lot of people would get mad at me. It's like, number one, you shouldn't go to like a streamer for your politics anyways, because what the fuck do they know? You know, and number two, like, Emmy of all people, dude, she sits there and plays Marvel Rival.
Why are they making this into a bigger deal of like, she doesn't talk politics? They're like, it feels like they're shifting the goalpost into another planet where it's like, this is not about Emmy having to do politics. This is just like, literally, her like mod came in and was like, what do you think about ICE? And then she just like moved on away from that real quickly. And it was like, she could have just said fuck ICE in that moment. That it literally could have been simple as that. Like, I feel like when I am out in public, hanging around my friends that aren't online like myself, even some of those people are like literally out in public that would like otherwise be like quote unquote apolitical, even wearing like fuck ICE shirts. You know what I mean? Like, it's even those people that fucking don't know anything that I know in real life are aware of what's going on with ICE. I don't know. It's crazy. I'm sitting here explaining this stuff. Anyhow. Should we see what the good old Bentellect is up to, then get over to the Myron Gaines debate? I want to see what's up with chatters tonight. It's a Monday night. It's a slow night. The chatters. Did my stream not go live? I swear to God, if this stream is on mute or whatever. I've had this happen once before. Let me check it. I'm gonna make sure it went live. We will check it. Okay, it's live. Thank God. I've checked it before and it's gone mute before. Let's see. Create highlight. Okay, I think we're good. All right. Let's move over to Bentellect. The land of Bentellect. Let's see what he's up to. I clicked on this one earlier, but Bentellect was the guy that would just put a tweet on his screen and read it. But then, if you guys remember properly, here, I'll show you the quick Bentellect reacts Bentellect. If you remember this video right here, even Penguinzo made a video about it. Do you remember this?
We need to discuss something very important. A huge loser named Bentellect. Big goofball, weirdo, lame-mo, behemoth creep. He is a big TikTok creator, and that's a word I'm using very loosely here, with 11 million followers, and I'm sure only people under the age of 10 have ever heard of him before. What he's become known for over the years is looking at tweets or comments, reading them out, and then going, hehehe, yeah. That's literally it. But sometimes it's a little hard to even muster a laugh, so what he'll do is he'll read one of the comments and then go, yeah, true. And then that's the whole TikTok. But I'm not here just to give him a little wet willy and laugh at him for all of his cringe. I am here to talk about something far more degenerate. But before doing that, I'd like to give a quick honorable mention to something else this piss stain of a person is notorious for doing. Threatening legal action against people that make fun of him. I've seen a couple videos on Bentellect now, after I've been informed of the situation, so I did a little digging. Apparently, when people make fun of him, he gets super offended and will either try and copyright strike, take down the video, copyright claim it to make money from it, or even go as far as to just threaten to sue the person that made fun of him. You disgusting goblin, you make me sick. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Now, while I do think a legal battle with Benjamin over me making fun of him would be hilarious, I still just don't really feel like showing you any of his clips because it's just going...
I forgot, so he went on a huge tirade of, like, anybody that shared clips of him, and he made it a point to, go after those people and send them all a copyright claim.
To rot your brain, and it's yucky. It's just trash. So, no reason for that. Let's get into what I want to discuss, the new information that came out about this weirdo. So, Bentellect recently made a podcast, I suppose, and he invited someone on named Jordan Max, and then things got really odd. He got super hostile, and she ended up posting about it, which led to this dam breaking, and we were flooded with cringe about Bentellect's behavior over the years with women. So this horny little goblin...
Thumbnail goes hard, thank you. It took me no time to make. I make the best thumbnails and I put no time in them. I need to mute my mic. I ate ice cream before this and now my throat's all full. God damn it, no more eating ice cream before stream.
Asks her before going on the podcast, do you want to make a video for OnlyFans? To which she says, when? He says, today. And then she's saying, no, you need to be tested within the last 14 days.
You know what I need to do? I forgot to frickin' blast off on my channel. Like a total loser. I gotta share the link. Okay, copy link. And then I gotta go on YouTube. I was gonna say, I didn't see any Trump suck signs. Yeah, it probably got taken fucking kick. They probably took it down now. Oh. All right, let me see here. Create post. All right, I am live. We will be watching a Myron Gaines debate. Myron Gaines debate. Hop in. We're watching a fresh and fit debate. Hop in. There you go. Good excuse to hop in. All right, there we go. We're back. We're back. We're back. All right. So we're just catching up to speed with what Bentellect did.
And have an OnlyFans creator account. But then he says, I mean a video for your page. Oh, what a benevolent saint. He was actually just thinking about her the whole time. He thought this would be a good opportunity for her to make some OnlyFans content with the great Big Bentellect. So she says, doing what? And he goes, I don't know what performs best on your page. I can literally see him doing this. Well, I mean, I don't know what we do. I mean, what do you do on OnlyFans? Maybe we could do that.
Oh, this was like my last taste of Bentellect before I stopped talking about him, because I made a video on it on my channel where I talked about this exact situation. I'm gonna see if I can even pull up my video here. Studio, and then I go Bentellect. I think I made a short. Oh yeah, this short popped off. I think this short had like 500,000 views on it or something ridiculous.
There's a lot being said about me on the internet.
He did the same thing he already did before, where he said, there's a lot being said about me, when this isn't even things being said about him. These people have cold hard evidence right there. But I'm just going to let this video. Oh yeah, because then he apologized. He did this, and then he did this like wacko apology. And I thought it was Jover for him after this, because this apology was like the easiest thing to debunk. He'll play through, then we'll talk about it.
There's a lot being said about me on the internet.
He did the same thing. Okay, so now my things. Where did I put the full video over here? Yeah, but anyway, there was that whole thing with Bentellect. That was my last like real-time taste of Bentellect. Now he's apparently back, and he's still here making content. I would assume his content has changed by now, or what is this? What the fuck is he? What the fuck? What is he doing? Huh?
What should I wear?
How about a nerd?
Okay.
Oh my god, I wish I did not see this.
A bully.
Let's go.
Someone said, what did he do? I don't remember. Someone tell me, please. Someone says you can't escape the consequences.
Butterflies.
Those are perfect.
Whoops.
Dude. Dude. Barf. What is he doing? What the fuck? Yo!
What should I wear?
Let's go with Miss Frizzle.
Okay. Clever.
Yes. Perfect.
What is happening? No!
Very nice.
No! What the fuck? Who wants to make some content? Oh no. This is not good. So he was trying to make content with that OnlyFans girl and being fucking weird. And now he's doing this on TikTok and he's got the 14-year-old boy TikTok haircut going here. What the fuck is happening? Early. Didn't know Miss Frizzle. Oh my god, I'm not going to say what I'm going to do. This is what Bentellect is doing get ready with me content. And why does she walk into the frame the same way every time? Every single one. And his audience, Ben is like, he's basically like, what? I'm not going to even describe this. His audience is like 10-year-olds because he's reading, like, can you imagine being a 40-year-old going through this content and being like, wow, this guy reading tweets, this is awesome. Like, look at this. This is, let's see, what is this?
Everyone sharing pictures of their man's ick postures. Writing his letter of recommendations. He said it helps ground him. What is bro talking about? My personal favorite. That looks comfy. 4 years later, still can't get...
What is this haircut? What is going on?
While asleep, by the way.
I'm glad to be 30 years old. I'm glad I'm fucking 30, man. How... I was hoping to and see more poses. Y'all were disappointing.
Woman arrested after sending man over 159,000 texts. May this love find me. So 159,000
I do not... How is he still doing... Do you want to make some content? People have not forgotten about this. Looking people read Reddit ATAI posts, but worse. Yeah, this is like... Oh my god. Look at this. She's intentionally walking into the frame the same way. Every time. Look at that. Every time they do this, she walks in the frame the same way. I wonder why that is, Ben. Stop. Look, his own audience is even saying, look at this. They're like, stop doing these. Why are you doing these? What am I doing wrong? Oh my god, there's people that... And like, they're not even getting views. Nobody wants to see this. This one got muted. Oh my god. What is this?
Year's finalist cutting up some green candy and just slicing all types of different pieces that he's previously rolled into. It looks like glass, but in fact is candy. He's meticulously laying out these different sheets.
Yo! He is losing it. To send 159,000 texts, if you sent one man, take 44.1 hours. I think that's probably a lie. What's up? Damn, the community's coming in tonight. We got Hectic Glow in here. We got Justin in here. Let's go. Yeah, it's anything. I don't understand this guy. He makes no fucking sense. He's just watching a video, and it's like, and you know, you can make the argument that I'm not doing anything different here, but he's watching a video and being like, okay, the guy is laying a layer on top of the slime. He's picking it up, and then he's cutting it, and then he's moving it, and then he's swirling it. It's like, we know what they're doing, Ben. Why are you telling us this?
And then folding them, so they're eventually going to make a face, it looks like, and he's really taking his time to make sure
Thank you for your commentary, Ben.
Fits perfectly, so the finished product looks exactly the way that he wants it to, Jim, and that is indeed the Grinch. He's putting...
What are people saying?
He's a real professional, Jim. Look at the way he's constructing a mini street or alleyway, it seems, and he's painting...
I didn't think this guy could get worse. He's watching videos saying exactly what the video's doing. You need to be able to make... This is what happens when you do this, when you just have nothing in the tank but slop. You repeat tweets, you watch what you see, and you commentate it out loud. Look at this. No way gang is still making these videos, someone commented. The one where he was just saying this, look. Unk, just retire at this point. Unk, broken heart. Unk is still going at it. What happened? Did they attack you? People are trying to tell him to stop, and he just... My neighbor has his floodlights.
My neighbor has his floodlights. Boom, right into my kitchen. I've been here...
I'm going to start making videos on my channel now. I'm going to be like... All right, I picked up a can of LaCroix. This can is lemon. I'm putting it near my mouth. I'm drinking it. I tasted it. It was good. It is lemon. I like this. Like, why would anybody watch that? Am I going crazy? It's like he just states the obvious. Like, thank you, Captain Obvious. I think he's trying to do a bit where he calls it, oh, hell yeah, the Pepe emote. Let's go. Or he calls it a sportscaster but can't make it funny. I know. He has no humor. Like, I know that I'm not a very humorous person, so I don't sit there and try to make funny content. Like, I'm not going to force myself to be funny because I know I'm not. Like, what is the most
childish reason you cut off a man? His room was a mess and didn't have a sheet on his mattress. I walked out. He kept insisting.
Also, that laugh. How do you force that same laugh? So we walked. Like, how do you force that every time?
Snapchat to talk to him, so I just stopped talking to him. He wouldn't stop serenading me with songs like multiple times a day with full eye contact. Pronounced Noki Ganox. He told me he's waiting on me to.
Do you guys remember Sniper Wolf? This is like it gives Sniper Wolf. You guys remember SS Sniper Wolf? You remember her reacts? She would basically watch the video and say what's going on in the video. Like, here, we're gonna look at a quick distraction into the world of Sniper Wolf.
I don't have a date for Valentine's Day. What should I do? Begins with a T and ends with a U. The website where you can get almost anything at extremely low prices. Temu. Can you get a boyfriend on there? Well, according to this Darman video, this girl orders her Valentine's date on Temu, and he arrived alive.
All right.
The kind that smells like vanilla and feels like home. Warm, sweet, a little messy, but perfect.
Oh, she's in the corner. Shit, my camera's hiding it. Shit, I forgot about this. We're not gonna play much of this. I'm gonna play like a minute of it, then we'll get into Myron Gaines.
I'm sorry. That's the line. Literally, nobody does that ever. This is the kind of love you see in the movies. Also, could we talk about how she bought a $100 boyfriend? What is this, a Mr. Beast video? $1 versus $1,000 boyfriend?
I've always wanted to open my own shop. We used to talk about doing it together, Carter and Clark, but somehow only one of our names made it to the sign.
So funny.
Yeah, let's open up a bakery. Except.
Yeah, this is literally what fucking, look how many, okay, she's got 5 hours ago, 44,000 views. Oh, God, the slop is slopping. We don't need to watch any more of that, but it's literally, it's like, Bentellect is like one and the same. It makes no sense. MF's be
Mother fathers be like, that's how we can.
Did he just say mother fathers?
Mother fathers be like, that's how.
Okay, Ben. Okay, Ben. I've had enough of you. I've had enough of you, big boy Ben. All right? Had enough of you. This is bad. This is really bad. What the internet? Why does he literally, if I'm going to search 14-year-old boy haircut TikTok, and I'm going to see the exact haircut that he has. I'm like, I cannot be, like, it's either the broccoli cut or like the weirdo bangs. Maybe it's like a 16-year-old boy. I swear to God, he's got like the little kid TikTok haircut now.
Put it on you, girl. I'ma put. Oh, hold on, one more time. I gotta like hit that wall. Okay, hold on.
Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. I'm done. Myron Gaines debate. This is bad. Yeah, we're gonna chuck through this one. This is gonna get. Oh boy. All right. I need my chatters in. Lock the fuck in, chatters. Here's what we're working with. I'm gonna even turn the music off so we can lock in. Unless you want the music going still. Nope. We're gonna cut the music. We're gonna lock into this. Myron Gaines college debate, USC uncensored America. He's going full Charlie Kirk style. I should pull up the clip from this before we get locked in. All right, look at this. This was the clip that I saw from it.
Myron Gaines, this is my biggest dream to come see you. So I wanted to ask you a quick question real quick.
Look at this. People are running. People are already running.
What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? My notes. I'm pulling up my notes. Nah, man, nah. You gotta chill out. Okay, my bad,
out, bro.
So what's wrong with you? Okay, no, I was about to ask a question, fam.
My question is, why are we doing uncensored America-style debates after we just had the Charlie Kirk thing happen? Why are we doing this? It's fucking insane. Let's check this out. Oh boy.
Under ICE detention right now have criminal backgrounds?
They're illegally here.
Do they have criminal backgrounds?
That's irrelevant. They committed a crime.
It's a crime.
That's
if
irrelevant.
You came here illegally, it's
That's
a crime.
irrelevant.
You just said it's a crime. If it's a crime, why is it not
They don't have to have a criminal history in America
you don't know what the fuck you're talking
for them
about.
to be
You're
illegal.
brain fucking dead.
What are your children going to say? Oh, my daddy is an architect. Oh, my daddy is an electrician. And then
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is the same guy that just got arrested. This was the guy that talked to Sex Pestany and got arrested. Remember, he left the Sex Pestany debate. He left the Sex Pestany debate, and then he went and talked to someone, got into a heated argument, got pushed, and then he punched someone, and then got arrested.
Be like, my daddy harasses women for a living.
I'm getting insulted by a part-time Hot Topic employee. This is crazy.
I'm also scared because this is on the Myron Gaines channel. So I have a sneaking... Are Myron and Destiny doing the same tour? I think they were on the same tour. God, it was a whole bunch of fucking misogynistic, sex pest weirdos, pedophiles that were on this uncensored... It should have just been called, like, Sex Pest America Debate. Oh... Myron Gaines has had a handful of weird outings with women that have outed him on the internet, too. I'm scared that this is on his channel, so it's probably clipped down to 19 minutes, which it was probably more of like an hour. I'm a roach connoisseur. I'm assuming this was, like, clipped to make Myron look as good as he can possibly look. We'll see. But...
Okay,
he also,
the thing is crazy.
The things he thinks are good are also not good. So
I'll tell you this: they definitely put the fries in the bag for her.
Why don't you just explain why you don't think women should have the right to vote?
Okay. What is the select?
Oh boy, oh god. We're still here with Myron Gaines. It's 2026, and he's like, women shouldn't vote. No, women are not allowed to vote.
Service.
I'm not sure.
That's why you shouldn't be able to vote.
But you just said trans don't deserve to hold guns and shouldn't have guns in the country. But you yourself own a gun.
Yeah, I'm not mentally ill or retarded.
But you're trans.
Oh, good one, buddy.
This is my biggest dream to come see you. So I wanted to ask you a quick question real quick. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? We are here at USC. I think, this is like the third time we've been here now at this point. So happy to be here. Some of my views, I think women are stupid. I think men are...
God, that was so fucking wicked. Starts number 1. What's up, guys? I'm Myron Gaines, and I think women are stupid. All right, thank you, sir. Thank you, you misogynistic loser. Thank you.
Women at almost everything. Jews run America. Indians stink.
Huh?
Blacks are criminals. What else? Did I say Indians stink? Women's...
This is insane to me. He'd be the king of elementary school playground. This is insane to me. It's like... I just, like, saying these things in the open like that. Like, are you not scared for your life at this moment in time? Like, you saw what happened to Charlie Kirk, right?
Stupid. What? Yeah, Chinese are good at math, but they also steal our technology. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. And it wasn't 6 million. So yeah, we could go ahead and have a discussion, but today we're going to be focusing more on ICE. I know that there's been a lot of outrage with the ICE raids and the ICE surges in all the blue cities to enforce more immigration. There's been a couple shootings, etc. And we're also going to be discussing Valentine's Day and how
Isn't he anti-Israel?
Valentine's Day is for simps, and how most guys should not be bothering with giving a majority of women any type of gifts because most women are useless. So
it does ring a little performative, like he's doing it for views or for clicks. But even if it's on the performative angle of things, of him just being like, I'm going to say women are stupid because I need the views, I need the money, whatever. Even if he's going to run that line, like, you're going to slowly but surely lose people in your audience. Like, there's going to come a time where, I mean, there's still obviously misogynistic weirdo men out there that will buy into this narrative and fucking drop ship and all that, right? But you're eventually going to find yourself in the throes of losing an audience online because people are going to come around and go, wait a minute, no, this guy's actually fucking stupid. I got duped. I need to actually look within and not believe this moron.
So, yeah. Anyone that agrees, disagrees, whatever it may be, if you want to give your take or
We've literally watched that happen in this community once or twice before via live stream.
whatever, feel free to come on up on the mic. We're going to focus on ICE first. But, yeah, those are some of my positions when it comes to my worldviews. So, who's up first? Oh, and I got some flowers here, too. I guess I see, reverse Valentine's Day is cool. If I get the gifts, that's cool. No problem. So, yeah, don't be scared, guys. You guys come on up on the mic. If you have a disagreement or you want to add to it or whatever, cool. What's up, man? How are you? Yo.
We talking about Israel?
Sure. I don't want to make the whole thing about Israel.
Of course not. Of course not. It's just I'm a conservative. I support Israel. I think it's important for us to have
the Trump tie. The conservatives. Oh, God.
Relationship with an ally that allows us to project power across the Middle East, and particularly to stop China from pursuing their goals of dominating global trade, specifically in the Suez Canal. What do you think about that?
I think the relationship with Israel doesn't serve us at all.
Why?
Well, they get us into a bunch of foreign wars. They have a very powerful lobby group here in the United States that only really cares about their own affairs. We don't get the same strategic
Yes, as I said, I think he's anti-Israel.
benefit from being with them that they get from us. I mean, President Nixon already admitted this. Several presidents know this. The only reason that we really support Israel is because we have a bunch of rich Jewish oligarchs that run America. So that's why.
Well,
and that's the cold, hard reality.
I don't like the suit backpack combo. I don't know why it took me a little bit to notice the backpack straps. That's fucking hilarious.
That we can acknowledge the fact that there is a large Jewish lobby in the United States.
Why is Myron wearing an Elmo shirt?
Time acknowledge that there are more Christian Zionists in America than there are Jews in the world. And say, hey, maybe it's not the fact that we're being lobbied so hard, but it's the fact that this is just how voters typically believe. And also to counter the fact that Israel gets us into so many wars.
He's yeah. That's the catch to it. He's anti-Semitic. Yeah.
A lot of those wars were either specifically like things like Iraq. They were motivated by a combining factors of profound government corruption. You had Dick Cheney actively having conflicting interests, being the CEO of Halliburton, who rebuilds countries, and he's the CEO of another company which destroys countries, known as the United States government. But a lot of those other wars tended to have a mutual.
What is your
interest for both
question?
countries, I would argue.
There was no benefit to Iraq whatsoever.
I would agree. I agree.
They didn't have weapons of mass destruction. It was all a lie.
I agree.
Osama
I think
bin
that was
Laden
due to.
had-
I think that was not due to the fact that Israel was getting us into the war,
How
but the fact
long?
that we had a profound.
How long does this motherfucker chirp? Does he go the whole? This guy talks for half the video. Look at this. I just scrolled to 10 minutes and he's still talking.
Level of government, oh my gosh, a profound level of government corruption, specifically with Dick Cheney and the Bush administration. I think that Iraq was a tragedy, but at the same time, I think that we should have a relationship with Israel.
This guy just wanted to be seen.
No, not at all. Like I said, and even less now, even less so now with what they did in Gaza and all the wars that they're starting all across the Middle East. They're going to get us to bomb Iran. I hope you know that too. Like, that's 100% going to happen because they're going to attack the Iranians no matter what at this point. Netanyahu look like an idiot going to White House and getting a declination, and they're going to attack them by themselves, and we're going to get dragged into it because the Iranians already said if they get hit again that it's going to be an existential crisis for them, and they're going to fight back, and they're going to hit our bases as well as Tel Aviv and Haifa and all that. So there's really no strategic benefit to benefiting Israel.
Iran
the only reason
already
we
tried to bomb our bases. They didn't succeed.
This is
to
so
destabilize the
fucking
entire Middle East.
hated each other. There was no relation there whatsoever.
Hang on.
Sells our technology to the Chinese. They get caught doing it all the time.
Okay, here we go.
Position themselves to align themselves with every other country in the Middle East. That gives them profound influence over the Suez Canal, which allows them to dominate global trade.
He wears the Cookie Monster Holocaust denial hoodie off, and I think he sells them. Holy shit. Is that what that is? I didn't even get to read the text on it yet. Oh my god, that's fucking ugh.
Israel sells our technology to the Chinese. They get caught doing it all the time.
China steals our technology anyways.
Yes, and who gives it to them? The Israelis.
Dude, I mean, I haven't looked into that.
Yes.
I mean,
yes,
I bet
the
it's more
Israelis have been
nuanced
caught
than
stealing.
you're
The Israelis have
putting
been caught giving our technology over to Israelis.
I mean,
to
I haven't
Chinese.
looked into it. I mean, they might be.
You're an L? Why am I an L? Hold on. What's going on? What's up, chatter? What's up, Matt Slavero? What's up? Why am I an L? Please explain. Or did you just feel like hopping into chat and then just going L and walking out? What happened in your life? Is everything okay, chatter? I'm gonna give you a moment to kind of back yourself up here. I'm gonna give you a moment to repair. All right. If you think you can recover this, then I'll give you a moment. I'll give you a moment to recover yourself. I want to know what's going on. Is there someone on the screen that you like that I'm not siding with that you feel offended by, or what's going on? All right, no response.
But the fact of the matter is, I think it's important to have a relationship that allows us to dominate global trade, and Israel provides that.
Israel's been stealing our technology for a very long time. Their spies.
Oh my god, how did they end up in a Israel debate? This is like a hog on hog Israel debate. He's a fan of Mr. Suitcase backpack. All right, we're going to go on. This is like, where did they even, I'm just going to scrub through this. Are they still talking?
Yeah, but they set goal and allow the people to overthrow the government themselves. Like, look at Syria. Syria is building a functioning government as we speak. They're aligning themselves with the West. I don't see how that's a bad thing.
They've been destabilized for support it.
I think we've gone over everything we're going to say here. Thank you so much, Myron.
No worries.
All right.
That was
Good
awesome.
discussion.
Thanks, man.
No worries. Good discussion, man.
Hey, I'm literally just like walking by on my way to get lunch, and I saw this thing set up, and I see that ICE did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Sign.
Yeah.
You think that?
He said, Myron says ICE did nothing wrong. That would not be a surprising take from him.
You truly think that?
What is your point of contention with ICE?
I'm not like the most insanely informed guy or anything like that, but I just see on the news every day they're just like terrorizing the citizens of Minneapolis. They're kidnapping literal children.
Oh my god, this is like the normie perspective. That was more than half the video of that loser. Now this guy, this is like a normie. This is just like a random normie you'd find in the streets that is saying these things about ICE.
And putting them in like essentially concentration camps. They shot two people. You know, they called that one woman a fucking bitch on camera when she did nothing wrong. They seem like a bunch of murderous thugs who dropped out of the military or the police academy.
Yeah, so that's called enforcing immigration law. We voted for
That's called enforcing immigration law. Yeah, killing people in the streets. Yeah, that's called enforcing immigration law. Thank you, Myron Gaines, for your well received, well thought out take. Thank you, Myron.
for that. That's why Trump won an overwhelming majority. He campaigned on going hard on immigration and mass deportations and actually enforcing the Immigration Nationality Act.
Yeah, and look, his approval rating is just dropping.
And that's what we're getting right now. I know a lot of people get mad about it, but that's what immigration enforcement looks like.
It looks like
That's
killing
Nazi
people.
shit, man.
I don't think we're the not.
Dude, even the normies are looking at that response and they're going, "That's Nazi shit." This guy's not like an online guy.
Nazis deporting Mexicans? I'm not sure. From Germany?
They're deporting anybody who was an enemy of their.
And the deaths haven't been well publicized. Also, a lot more people are dying ICE custody from lack of care. Yeah.
Ideology.
Well, it's not even an ideology. They're here illegally. We have laws.
I feel safer with immigrants who are here illegally than ICE, man. Like, I don't know. I trust them more.
Well, that's precisely why we're going down the fucking tubes. If you prefer illegal immigrants being here over ICE officers and or agents, we got
this idea that these illegal immigrants shouldn't be here is just born out of pure racism. That's it. Bottom line, that's it. And these people are unwilling to admit their racist takes here, and they just go, "Yep, they should be gone."
A bigger problem.
Those untrained, like, they're cruel. I just don't believe they're doing it because they enjoy just picking on people. They don't seem like they care about, like, keeping people safe. They just enjoy the cruelty and, like, reveling in it. That guy called that woman a fucking bitch on camera.
Well, you got to understand that a lot of these agitators up in Minneapolis are leftist retards that want to start problems, want to heckle them, want to impede them as they're doing their jobs, which is a
the
felony,
woman who
by
was
the
dropping
way.
off her kid to school, and then which happened to be there when they were there, and then they fucking shot her 3 times in the head as she was pulling away.
You're talking about Renee Good?
You know her name, yeah.
Yeah. So what about that?
They shot her 3 times in the head as she was leaving.
Chris, what's up? Wasn't this guy singing Kanye's cuck song and doing Sig Heils in their club? Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember we pulled up that clip. I think I pulled it up on stream one night, didn't I? Or was that on Twitter? I either saw it or pulled it up on stream. Yeah, this is that fucking loser.
She tried to run over an ICE officer.
That's
Myron,
not
by the way.
true. I can't believe you're sitting here
Did you
in
not
front
see
of all these people and saying that.
I think we all saw the footage. She tried to run him over.
Oh my God. I feel like it's so weird because it does feel like in a way he's police should have used their guns. Yeah, according to Myron, but in the same accord, like you're right. Like it's like he's not even quote unquote debating. He's just saying the most inflammatory thing, and I feel like there's a part of him that does kind of believe the things he says because he said them enough. Like, if you say the wrong thing enough times, you begin to believe it, right? Isn't that how that saying goes? Or you say, how does that saying go? You know what I'm talking about? And then the other part of me is like, he kind of just wants attention. And he knows this shit's going to get clipped, and he's right. It's going to get clipped.
By your own admission, you even said you didn't know what was going on too much in the news or whatever. If you want to go down this road, we can, but he's absolutely justified in that shoot.
I have seen that video.
You saw the video?
I seen the video.
Good. Did you see him get hit?
Even the most professional officer, he called her.
Was he wearing the same hoodie in the club with Tate and Fuentes? He was wearing the same hoodie? Oh, my God.
Bitch. Office.
What does that have to do with anything?
She was a woman, and then she didn't obey him as fast enough as he liked. She tried to leave. She was not agitating, and then he shot her 3 times in the head.
Okay, how about this? Take me through the facts of why you think they were wrong on that day. What do you know about the incident? And then I'll...
What I know is that they were there doing their thing. She was literally on her way home, dropping her kids off from school. It happened to be there. She said to the guy, like, "I'm not mad at you, dude," trying to leave. And then they shot her. Okay. As she was leaving. Her car was angled away from that guy trying to leave. And he shot her in the head. Not once, but 3 times.
Okay. So...
And she wasn't an immigrant.
See, and this is the problem with...
Matt Bernstein's last video with Caroline Kwan, FD Sigma, goes into depth about the kinds of losers that uphold this ministry to depravity. Might be worth checking out if I'm not too tired. We might have time. Same vest, too. Maybe he's like Steve Jobs, but with a Holocaust denial hoodie. Oh, my God.
With a lot of people that debate me on this topic, with progressives, you guys like to omit extremely pertinent details that led to the shooting. So let's go through
Omit details!
They were there doing an immigration enforcement operation, all right? Lawfully there, doing their duty. She blocks them and impedes them from doing that. That's a crime. 18 USC 111, impeding or assaulting a federal officer during the course of their duties.
He's like dropping fake numbers.
They told her to move, and she would not move. They gave her lawful commands to get out of the car because they're probably more than likely going to detain and or arrest her. She decides, I'm going to go ahead and just drive away as one of the ICE officers is recording the incident and strikes him in the process. A vehicle is a deadly weapon.
It's crazy how there's like just two narratives on this situation. Is there an HH on the left breast of his vest? Oh my God, there is.
It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter even what I think. What
Oh my
matters
God.
is
Oh
what
my God,
happened
there is.
And what did the officer believe at the time that the use of force was done? There's a bunch of case law on this with Tennessee versus
Holy
Garner.
shit. Oh my God. Yo. Good catch. I didn't even really notice that till he moved the hand. Remember when they said killing was wrong after Kurt got shot? That lasted a month. Yeah, literally.
Graham versus Connor, Tennessee versus Gardner, and then Graham versus Connor. And
there's a real clear shot a little before. Oh, it was right here, wasn't it? Right there, boom. Right there, holy shit.
They used the lethal force. If someone's coming at you with a car, you are absolutely justified to stop the threat and defend yourself. And that's what ended up happening. She got shot because she did not obey lawful orders while she's in the process of committing a felony. I don't care what you feel about it or what you think. Those are the facts. And he is justified in that shooting.
No.
Why is he not justified in it?
He's
Go ahead.
justified in that shooting.
And there you go. That's
what he takes as a W. He's like, W Myron. His audience is like, Myron won that one.
Don't argue facts. This is what progressives do. You're wrong.
You
Why?
always want to bring up facts. It's just inhumane, man. It's just inhumane.
Okay, if you want to make a moral argument, that's fine. But
that's what.
But facts don't care about your feelings. He is justified in the shooting. There's a reason why he didn't get indicted.
People are so cold. You don't care about feelings or like just decent everyday humanity. It's always about the facts.
How about you don't commit crimes? How about you obey
She wasn't
law
committing
enforcement?
a crime.
She was committing a crime.
She happened to be there. And she probably had a good feeling they were going to fucking
No,
kill
it's
her,
not that she
and
just
then they
happened
killed
to be
her.
there. She was purposely putting her car in a position to obstruct them from doing their duties. Like
That's not
many
a fact.
agitators
From doing
in
their
Minneapolis.
That's not a
duties.
fact.
That
You
is a
say you
fact.
want
Did you not
facts.
see where the car was?
It's not a fact.
It was
man.
on the road, blocking them.
People always say that. It's not a fact.
Incredible. First it was, I don't know what's going on. I don't know too much. Then I tell you what's going on. Oh, well, that's not true. That's what happened.
I saw that video.
Yeah, did you see him getting hit?
He did not get hit.
Okay, dude.
Oh boy,
All right,
we got
Sky's
another
green as well.
debate.
Who's up next?
Thank you.
One time I got into a debate in high school with a guy who said people deserve to be shot by police. And he won when I started yelling at him. Oh my God.
See, like these guys don't live in reality, man. All right, what's up?
So America, as we all know, we have a lot of people in power that are not loyal to our country. That are more loyal to Israel, Japan, the European.
I'm genuinely really surprised that Myron just started this one off with being like, women suck. And there hasn't been anybody to just like quickly denounce that. Like right off the gates. I feel like if I were in this situation, I would have like taken the first few moments to, call him out on being a Holocaust denier. I would have called him out real quick on hating women. I would have called him out on his, hanging out with Nick Fuentes and Andrew Tate. There's like a metric ton of things I would have immediately denounced right off the gates and then gone into something else. I'm actually very surprised that none of these people so far have like even broached that subject. I think they might. I mean, not that the people that went up there, maybe the first hog that went up there might side with him on those things. But this last guy, I was pretty surprised he didn't bring that up off the bat. What about COVID? I'm sure Myron's okay with those, right? He never told people to break quarantine. Yeah. Yeah. Number one woman. I'm sure he agrees that workers need to be vaccinated back then. Yeah. Yeah.
Union, a lot of foreign entities that have, I guess, control over our country. How, as Americans, can we get the control back to the people here in the United States rather than BlackRock and a bunch of foreign billionaires across the world?
That's a good question. Number one, no dual citizenship.
Thank you.
Number two, remove women from positions of power. Number three, remove foreign lobbying groups. Make
Remove
them
women. Yes, that's gonna solve the world's problems. Thank you, Myron.
all have to register under FARA, and have a very strict America First nationalist policy where we only
America first, baby. Remove all women.
do things really that benefit the United States. Minimize interventionism.
No
real back
dual
feminism.
Did he say that? Did I miss that? I just run that back. I might have missed it.
All have to register under FARA, and have a very strict
the control back to the.
That's a good question. Number one, no dual citizenship.
Oh my God.
Number two, remove women from positions of power. Number three, remove foreign lobbying groups. Make them all have to register under FARA, and have a very strict America First nationalist policy where we only do things really that benefit the United States. Minimize interventionism, real back feminism, have more national pride. That's something that I've noticed.
Real
that we don't
back
have enough.
feminism.
Like say the Pledge of Allegiance.
I love that argument. That's awesome.
Just anymore at school, which is crazy to me.
That's awesome.
And limit immigration.
Could we potentially, I guess, pressure Israel? Like, I know we were soft on them for USS Liberty.
No, it's just, we'll have to see where Fresh is at these days. Maybe we'll do a little Fresh and Fit check-in after this.
But could we maybe like demand, I guess, compensation?
It's all Hillary Clinton's fault.
Or paying back the money that we gave them in the same way with other countries like Ukraine. We can maybe like demand some resources from Ukraine.
I think what
it's all AOC's fault, all of it.
We would need to do is we would have to tell Israel that they're going to have to institute they're going to have to answer the Palestine question is basically what it is. Because all of these problems stem from their from them not wanting to either create a two-state solution or integrate the Palestinians into Israel because they want to maintain a Jewish majority. So all the issues in the Middle East, basically, that is the root problem. So we need to figure out the Palestine question, and we have to be willing to enforce it to some degree where, hey, we're not going to give you any aid if you guys don't play nice with these guys or something like that. Because the problem right now is they have zero incentive to change or anything because we give them the aid. And they're trying to get around the Palestine question with bringing more countries in with the Abraham Accords, et cetera. So I think that's what we would need to do.
Yes. And finally, this is the most serious. What do you think about, unfortunately, clavicular getting frame mogged by an ASU
Ain't no way he's talking about mogging. There's no shot this comes up. No way. What do you think about getting frame mogged?
I mean, I was devastated. I was in my room crying for hours. I mean, like, my glorious king clavicular was just mogged. And
my glorious king, this guy has to be trolling.
I just don't know how I'm going to get over it.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I don't know.
I'm imagining cameras on how this guy is the loneliest person alive.
We'll stream with him and we'll go to the gym. There we go.
All right, thank you.
We'll build it back
Myron.
up.
Thank
Shout
you,
to
Myron.
clavicular. All right, man. Thanks for coming up.
That sucked so bad. Watch the full debate. Did I not? What? Myron's college debate. Was this for the full debate? Oh my God.
So everybody under ICE.
Oh my God. Okay. Victim. Okay. Here we go. So that was like a snip. All right. Here we go. We're going to see. I want to see him is there any women that debate this guy? That's what I want to know, because it seems like it's just men. Well, I guess it would only be men, because what women watch this guy, or what women would want to be in the proximity of this guy. So why would there be a woman debating him? I'm a fucking idiot to even think that. Oh, we found one after scrolling. One brave soul. Holy shit. We're going to kind of scrub through this. This is crazy. Oh, two. There's two. Holy shit. Oh my God, these brave women. Jesus Christ. Why is he so bundled up in California? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I'm sure Myron's arming a funding Ukraine's defense because we were obliged to Budapest memorandums that Biden extended because it's the law, right? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, exactly. His heart is so cold, he's always shivering. This entire country's been fighting over the law and legitimacy for hundreds of years. Yeah, I know. It's fucked up because then you get dudes like this in the mix of it. It doesn't fucking help anything.
Yep, here we go.
Victim.
What are you doing,
so,
Turner?
Victim. He calls these people victim. If you look at the tab, it says victim. These are all Myron's victims.
I mean, men get given anything for having dicks and testosterone, so what are you doing, Turner?
Well,
Nothing?
it's interesting how I see girls like, you know.
What do you... Oh! She hit him hard. She hit him with a good question. Let's see.
No, this one over here doing this dumb shit, or clock it or whatever. The reality is that men have to bring far more into any type of relationship because women are more selective. So since women are more selective, by definition of the guy even talking to you and being around you, he has to bring something to the table.
Yeah, because most guys are assholes, and women don't want to just sit and deal with that. So they're more.
But that's my point.
Two-based.
That's my point, is that men have to bring far more to the table than women. So what I'm saying is, for the guy, at least have her reciprocate something on her end before you give her some type of reward.
What do you want her to reciprocate?
Well, you know.
By definition. I'm wondering where he gets his definitions from when he says that type of stuff.
Do acts of service, you know, submit, be nice,
like
be pleasant,
what?
not be a whore. Don't
Submit. Don't act like a whore. Yo! Hello? Will this guy ever change? I cannot, like, how is he this old? He's definitely older than me, and he has these positions.
What do you mean by submit?
Listen to the man.
She responded correctly. As tit for tat is really gross. Yeah.
See, this is why nobody likes black girls. That's why they're lowest.
Whoa, pauser. What did he just say?
This is why. See, of course, these guys, don't send for them, man. Like this is actually one of the problems. We could talk about this. Like, this is why black women rate so low on dating apps, right? Like, there's a reason why so few men.
That is literally how none of my relationships were like. Yeah, this guy lives in a fantasy land where everything is like, you better give me something and then I'll give you something. If you don't give me anything, I give you nothing. He's a big smelly loser.
Actually actively go out and date black women besides black dudes. Like, they don't really do well outside of their own race because black women have a lot of bad habits, such as being rude, rambunctious, loud.
I forgot this guy's... I shouldn't have forgotten. This guy's just flat out racist.
Fake hair, ghetto. They don't submit to men. They don't believe in male authority. And you guys can see that right here. Like, when I said submit to a man, she looked at me like I'm a fucking insane. But that's how relationships work.
Yes, because that's a crazy take.
You know? Okay, tell me how I'm insane then.
I just said that. And he goes, tell me how I'm insane.
Well, so they can hear you. How am I insane? You can't even tell me why. See, since the beginning of time, men have been the leaders, women are the followers. That's how relationships work. Women want a guy who they can submit to. They want a guy who's taller than them, stronger than them, more competent than them. And I find it interesting how it's like women want all these things, right, from a guy, but then they'll sit here and lie and be like, oh, no, I'm not going to submit. It's like, well, what? That's not how this works.
I don't know where he gets this idea that, like, women want all the, like, nothing in that statement is specific either. Like, not that specific things would justify it, but he's like, women want all these things from men. And it's like, okay, well, let's turn the tables real quickly. You, on the other hand, want all these things from women. So what makes the difference there in that argument? There's no difference. He's just being like, well, men should be the ones that make the call, so I should get all these things from women. They should want nothing from, like, what a fucking loser.
No relationship works when a woman's in a leadership role. And we all know this, and the women
Submit
even
to
know
her
this as
man.
well.
I'd rather die.
The only thing women can lead is to the end of the relationship. Here, you want to walk up and say something? I see you want to say something, then you stop. No, it's fine. Come on up. Well, let the girl go first. Ladies first, right? Go ahead.
Yeah, right. Like he believes in ladies first. Sure. Sure, dude.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea who you are. So can you just kind of?
This is incredible. This is amazing. I love this. This is awesome. We get to finally see, we're finally getting a little insight into a normie, someone that's not online, or perhaps she might be online but doesn't know who Myron Gaines is. Never taken a look at this guy, never seen his content, has just total blind spot of Myron Gaines. And she's a young woman. We get to see how these two interact. This is like peak Myron Gaines content right here. I cannot wait to see this.
Explain to me your thought process here.
Sure. Women are stupid. Jews run America.
Imagine being 36, looking a woman in the face and saying, women are stupid.
Blacks are criminals. Indians stink. Asians
and these things too
are good at math, but they're also zipper heads, and it wasn't 6 million.
Okay, so women are stupid, yes?
Yes.
Who's Marie Curie?
What was that?
Who's Marie Curie?
Oh, what's he going to say?
I don't know.
So you're stupid. You don't know.
Easy.
A woman who discovered radiation?
More than likely, she probably didn't discover it. It's probably a man that discovered it, because girls always love to come up here for some odd reason and say, we invented Wi-Fi. And then I fact check, and it's like dudes that made it, and then women just think that women made it.
He's just running off a personal anecdote / assumption to try to win this argument, but he lost the argument immediately. This is cinema. Holy. Famous in the fields of physics.
The reality is that men are 90% plus of all human innovation. Women don't really create anything but headaches.
Who creates men?
A man and a woman.
Okay, but would a man be able to create a woman, or would a man be able to create a man without a woman?
Would a woman be able to create a man without a man?
He couldn't answer the question. He couldn't answer the fucking question. She fucking died for a reason. Oh my god, this is awesome.
Yes.
No, they wouldn't.
Bone marrow?
You need semen.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Bone marrow pregnancy is a thing, is it not?
Yeah. It was fact check that man found radiation. Yeah, see? There you go.
As far as I'm aware, it was Marie Curie. That's what I was
See,
taught.
this is what I mean when I say women don't create anything but headaches. It's like, dude, it's honestly, I'm just gonna keep it real. We need to make women second class citizens.
That created a headache for him. That him being wrong in a moment created a headache for him. Oh, this is awesome. This is cinema right here. As we didn't know about radiation dangers, and Marie Curie had the balls to do the test. Yeah.
Again, we would fix so many problems if we made women subordinate once again, because you guys, whenever you guys have authority or power, or you think that
I
you're
just
smart,
don't understand why you say all this shit
doesn't
up
work.
here acting like you're untouchable for whatever reason. You came from a woman. How dare you? How dare you call us
Two-based.
stupid? We created you.
Two-based.
we don't have to be smart to have kids.
Yeah, that's why men just spread their seed wherever the hell they feel like it and then leave after about
Two-based.
5 minutes.
Damn, normies. God damn. Normies know how to cook this guy better than online people know how to cook him. Holy shit. This is what I'm talking about.
They have absolutely no responsibility.
Well,
You
here's the
talk
thing.
about selective, whatever the hell, selective service. You have no
Well, it's like
responsibility.
as
You
an
leave after
insecurity
you
blanket,
have
yeah.
a child. So what's up with that?
You leave after you have a child?
You do, not you specifically, men.
Well, I mean, look.
That's
Damn. God damn. It's a criminal justice degree. You don't need to be smart to reproduce. She's fucking cooked him into oblivion at this point.
what I thought.
What the fuck? Yo, it's always hilarious. Like she didn't own anything. Just like.
She didn't know anything. No, she cooked your ass. That was probably that might be the hardest he's ever been cooked in a long time, to tell you the truth. That was amazing. Myron have kids? That I don't know.
That's the name of the radiation thing? Yeah, so sure, facts are wrong too. Yeah, see guys, that right there is precisely why we need to go back. We need to make women go back to the kitchen, second-class citizens, repeal the 19th Amendment.
So, we need to take women back to the kitchen, says you. Oh, God, dude. Yuck. We need to... Women belong in the kitchen. Thank you, brother, for that age-old misogynistic take.
Just all emotion, no facts. I feel
No,
like
she had all facts. She had all facts there. What is he talking about?
I'm mad. I'm triggered. How dare you? It's like, at the end of the day, you need a man.
She never said she was triggered.
To have a kid. It's a two-part process. Women always tend to forget that. But it is what it is. Guys, don't be simps on Valentine's Day.
What's up?
Yo.
You said Indian stink, right?
Yeah.
You want to come, take a whiff real quick?
No, thank you.
You sure?
Yes.
Dude, I can open up right now. You can come take a whiff.
No, thank you, man.
Okay, I have another question.
Sure.
Right? Your whole thing is politics, right? You love politics? That's your thing?
It's one of the things I dabble in.
Okay, tight. So if you love politics so much, right, why are you talking about Valentine's Day being for Sims? What does that do for the country?
Were you here the whole time when we were talking about ICE and all the other stuff?
I have a genuine question. No, that's why I'm asking.
Well, yeah, we discussed politics for the beginning part.
No, I understand that, but what does this do? What are you doing for the betterment of our country right now?
Helping
do
guys
you
save
advocate?
Can I answer your question?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Helping guys save money and not put effort and energy into women that don't reciprocate.
Helping guys save money, yes. Men are in a financial crisis right now because of women. Thank you. Women, this is the number one problem for men in this country. It's a male financial crisis.
Mouths for simping on women or not being able to get over a bad relationship or identifying women that are problematic and not getting relationships with them or not being used.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question, right? We're in a capitalist society. Why wouldn't you want more people to spend money? Isn't that a big part of the reason Valentine's Day exists?
Yeah, spend money on themselves, not on women that don't give a shit about them.
What's the difference? Why do you care?
There's a problem. Indians are fucking simps, man. God damn.
You're Sudanese, bro. You're not from this country either.
Yeah, I've actually served this country, though. I don't know what you do besides not put on deodorant.
Too.
But with Indians...
I can pull up my CAC if you want.
Indians are fucking the biggest simps, man. It's crazy. You have anything else?
Yeah, and you're a simp to your own audience, smart one.
You want to say? Instead of jerking off, you should spend more time going to the gym. Your stomach's hanging out.
Let's look at. Hang on. Let's see. Is there any other women that came up here to debate him? I cannot believe I found 2 women in this whole entire thing. Oh, wait. There's another one. I want to see what he says to her.
We get one more in. Oh, shit.
I'm one of those blue hair faggots that you like to speak about.
Oh, shoot. She's dropping the F slur real quick. Maybe just quoting him verbatim. We'll see.
Oh, obviously.
You said what? You're a faggot?
Yeah. I date girls. I have before. I've kissed one.
Oh, you're a lesbian then. And
No,
confused.
I'm currently dating a guy. I have been for the past almost 4 years.
All right, so you're really confused.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know who the fuck I am day to day. That's nothing new. So I heard you
you're a
speaking
woman, it's
about
fine.
ICE earlier. I completely understand if you were talking about the people who are actually harming. But what happens about the children who are being taken?
Also, I feel like for him to walk away, these women who've debated him are pretty young. He's definitely older than them. So the fact that he feels like these women are cooking him, but we'll see. Let's see what happens
Out of
here.
schools. What happens about the people who are being captured by the IRS, who are paying taxes, who are going to jobs? I understand if you're getting the people who are harming the economy, but when you're talking to people who are not, they are actively helping the economy, when they are paying taxes, such as people who are not.
You mean illegal
as in
aliens?
The billionaires, the millionaires.
Illegal aliens, you're saying, paying taxes?
I'm sorry?
The illegal
Are you talking about
aliens.
illegal aliens?
I mean, they're not illegal. Most of them are not. Have you
He's
gone
hoping to get a W. I think I've used this example in this live stream before where it's like if you were playing a baseball game and you were trying to like show someone how good you are at baseball, you're not going to play a baseball game up against a 13-year-old team when you're a 40-year-old man. Like, you're going to play it against someone your own age to be like, all right, this is how I look in the grand scheme of playing against people that have the same expertise as me in baseball that have been playing for all these years, not someone who's in a beginner baseball league that's 13 years old. Like, you sit here and debate all day long on your dumbass misogynistic platform, and you're also going up against a really young girl right here. It's like, do you think, like, does that make you feel good to get a W out of this? Not that he's gonna do that, but it's like it's just like it's a lose-lose for him. It's funny that this is even this is insane. He has never considered that he's just a benchmark point for women not to care about men. Like, he's just a reason. When am I going to review Andrew Wilson? Let's see a reaction to that. Oh yeah, you did tell me to get to that. I should make that a video. That's what Charlie Kirk did
The process
too.
of getting a green card.
Yeah.
Have you gone to the courts? A lot of IRS agents.
This is the Kirkification of Myron Gaines right here. This is fucking crazy.
Are not IRS. Sorry.
I'm trying to. Yeah.
I'm fucked up in the brain, obviously.
Yeah, I can.
At least I can admit it.
And that is why you should not be able to vote.
I mean, I was just 17 a few months ago. Of course, I couldn't fucking vote then. I was a
You
child.
shouldn't be able to vote.
Two based. Damn, a six. Holy shit. So she was just 17. So this is who Myron's this is who he's trying to look impressive over.
Now either.
So I liked how you said the F word, the faggot word, obviously.
Yeah.
What happens if someone were to say the N word to you? Would you get upset about that?
No, because just a word.
Honestly, I
Yeah, I don't
agree
give a
with
shit.
that. But at the same time, words have consequences because each person believes in something different.
What word?
I'm not going to say it because I do believe that words have meaning. I just do. I simply do. I think that words can be harmful, and I like when people say sticks and stones can break my bones, words can never hurt me. A lot of people have mental health struggles, and that words can actually hurt them. So I'm curious about the people that, like I was saying
She's gonna not. Wait, the word's racist. What the fuck?
earlier, the 5-year-olds who are being arrested at school, the people who are being arrested at their jobs. What do you believe in that point? Like, when I understand when people are being harmful, but most
Why is she holding a card that says you are awesome?
of the people that are being harmful aren't the ones that y'all are fucking arresting.
I'm still trying to figure out what are you arguing.
My camera's hiding it. I'll show you guys. She's holding a card that says you are awesome. Look. You see that? And it's in her hand. Let's continue this. Let's see.
So you're agreeing with ICE. Fine, whatever. I agree with that when they are actually going to the people who are harming others. What about the people that aren't and still being arrested?
Why should we have to wait for them to harm others? If they're
Why should we wait? I may not agree with Andrew Wilson or anything, but he's at least an intelligent debater. This guy's a rage bait loser. Yeah.
here illegally, get them out. Why wait until they commit a crime? You're making the same argument the
Technically, white
retarded
people
Arab
were
guy
here
said
illegally.
earlier.
We are
Like
the ones
they
that
need to be
fucking
criminal
killed everyone on
aliens.
the Trail of Tears. We're not here legally.
If you're
We
here
came
illegally,
over illegally.
Hold on. If they're here illegally, why do we have to wait for them to commit a crime for us to arrest them? This is the same argument that the retarded Arab dude made earlier. Oh, they need to be criminal
The R word.
aliens for us to deport them. No. How about we get them out before they become criminals? Why the fuck should American citizens have to deal with illegal?
Who is Andrew Wilson? Is that just like is Andrew Wilson just like a red pill guy? I need to look this up real fast. Andrew Wilson. Chatters are talking about Andrew Wilson now. Has 17,000 followers on the internet. And is this a YouTuber? Who is Andrew Wilson? No, not red pill. Who is this? How Andrew Wilson confronted Myron. Oh, God. They got into a debacle. Oh, God, with Fresh. What is this? Oh my god. I need to continue this first.
Immigrants committing crimes. We already got enough fucking criminal activity going on with American citizens. So if you're here illegally, you broke the law. Get out.
Yeah, but why are the people that are being arrested 5-year-olds? Why are the people being arrested?
Two-based.
I don't know. Being actually murdered in the camps?
If you're talking about like Renee Good or Alex Pretty, I've discussed this a million
I'm talking
times.
about in the ICE camps, they're being murdered.
How did they die? How did they get murdered? What are the facts
ICE
and
agents.
circumstances to it? Did they die of natural causes? What happened? I don't know.
What about the one guy whose testes were literally broken because an ICE agent stomped on them so much that he's literally completely impaired for the rest of his life?
I'd have to look at the facts of that one.
Okay.
I'd have to
Look
look
it
at
up.
the facts.
Look it up.
I don't.
He's a Andrew Wilson's a Christian nationalist. He's a guy that big pop fascist. He's a red pill adjacent, but his focus is debating atheism. Interesting.
Do you have a phone around you?
I'm not going to look it up right now because we're literally in the middle of a discussion. But you...
Christian nationalists. I took a melatonin and sleepy. Hey, have a good one. Get a good rest in there, Jay. Sleep well, sleep tight. I'll stream again soon, probably. I'm feeling better these days. Maybe. Show's interesting.
You've said a couple things that were incorrect, so I'm not too sure if we can rely on your interpretation of what happened.
Okay.
But he's been in the same shows.
Who's up next? Unless you have another thing.
No, I'm just curious. And I also don't agree with your sign, but that's whatever.
Well, you have green hair, so why are we surprised at this point? One more.
Why are we surprised? Yeah, this is the guy that needs to take... It says you, mister. You need to take finasteride, Myron.
One last person. Let's go. One last person. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go.
I know. Aren't you so excited? I just have one question. Is your mom, like, still around?
Yeah.
I know. This is what I wonder all the fucking time.
And, like, she didn't blow her shit, like, immediately as soon as, like, you turn into whatever the fuck you're into.
No.
Are you sure? Like, you say this shit to her face on a...
He's lying. That's cap. That's cap. That is such cap. Apologies, you're right. Yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling a little bit... I was, like, pretty sick yesterday. My health feels 95% somehow. I was taking a metric ton of medications. I took cold shorteners. I took a elderberry something pill that is supposed to, like, curb your... like symptoms or something. I took that, and then I took Tylenol this morning because I had a raging headache. I took Dayquil. I also took vitamin C. I took a cough suppressant. Like, I took a metric ton. There's like a metric ton of vitamins and drugs in my system. So that might be why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling right now. I took just about every pill and every fucking vitamin for everything that could make me feel better.
Daily fucking basis.
She was the one that actually warned me about you dumb bimbos.
Really? Is that why you're lonely? Or is it just because you're a fucking faggot?
Damn, she's whipping out the F slur right back to him. He didn't know what to do with that one, did he?
Yeah, laugh because you don't have a fucking answer.
No, it's just funny. It's just it's interesting because it's like you came in and you said fag. I thought, aren't you like a progressive? That's like a mean word, isn't it?
Damn. Actually, as much as I'm not for using slurs, I think she actually kind of had the right move there. Like, she lo and behold, she said, hey, wait, hold up. Let me give you a taste of your own medicine to see how you react. And it fucking worked. It fucking worked. That was amazing. That was amazing.
I can say what I fucking want. Maybe I don't.
Great.
Maybe I'm not what I look like. You ever think about that?
That's good. I mean, do you have an argument, though, besides asking me about my mom?
Yeah. So I think you think Valentine's Day is for simps because you want a mother as a girlfriend. She probably wasn't around. You want somebody to feed you and dress you and take care of you.
Yep. She's right.
That's what you define as women.
Well, she doesn't have to dress me.
enough.
She just has to make sandwiches, though.
Right, because you need somebody to feed you. You're incapable of doing that yourself.
Well,
Yep.
I don't want to I don't want to have to make my own sandwich. That's retarded. Why would I do that?
Oh my god, what a loser. What a fucking loser. I'm not even a fan of Darko, even if it's effective. I kind of get it since I've never wanted to use slurs until this year, but hypocrisy only breeds corruption. Yeah, until this year. I feel you. I feel you, brother. That's awesome. I love that.
Because you don't know how? Like, that's what it sounds like. You think it's retarded because you
No,
know how
I'd
to do
rather
it.
like focus on other things. That's a woman's job to make a sandwich.
Why do you think it's a woman's job?
This guy, Myron Gaines, cannot make a sandwich for himself. Noted. I've now learned something new about
No,
him.
it's a woman's job to make food, give sex, be quiet.
You're not
So
answering
if it's a woman's job and you're clearly scaring women away, then you're supposed to starve for the rest of your life? What do you do when a woman's not around? Do you make yourself, or do you just eat out all the time? And then the guy that imagine being Myron Gaines and you go up to, I don't know, Jimmy John's or Subway and you're getting your sub sandwich made and it's a dude and you're like, and it's a and you're like, it's a dude and you're like, no. It must be a woman to make this sandwich. Oh.
Question.
I
I asked
just
you
told
why.
you.
You're telling me what you think they should do. You're not telling me why.
Because women are inferior to men in almost every way, pretty much.
But you can't tell me why they're inferior to men.
They are, from a biological standpoint, from a mental standpoint. Men are better than women at everything.
He doesn't have any reasons why. He just says it as if it's a fact.
Right. Okay. That's why you're sitting on a college campus debating teenagers. Duh. Thanks. No more questions. That's all. You told me all I needed to know.
Two base.
That's why nobody dates black girls. Holy.
Jeez,
Hey, man.
racism.
Once you get some money, you're going to stop, bro. Trust me. There's a reason why Ye said that shit.
Oh, there's another girl? What
Is
did
that
she
it?
say?
We're wrapping it up? They're
Oh,
kicking us
she's
off
wearing a
now?
mask.
Okay.
She's wearing a mask.
Well, anyway, one more? Okay.
She's wearing a mask. Oh boy, this is gonna be great. What? All right. Before this starts, what do you want to bet? I'm willing to bet that Myron Gaines makes a quick comment about her mask, something to do with COVID. Let's see, or a comment on the mask.
They got a mask on. Oh man, here we go.
Ah! I called it. I fucking called it. Vindicted. Oh my god, that felt so good to be right. Oh, that felt good. That was awesome. That was a max vindicated moment. All right, that was great.
Hey, man,
Mask on
how
in
you doing?
2026 is nuts. What's up?
Double comment. She's sick, brother.
So before I ask my question, I just want to clarify some things about your stance on women. Just so I'm aware, you don't like women, right?
I don't like what?
You don't like women, right?
No, I like them a lot, enough to know that
Sure, dude, sure.
that they're retarded and they have to be in a subordinate position.
But no. Can you just clarify why you think that way, right?
Men are leaders. Men are supposed to lead, women follow. And I love women enough to understand that men need to lead.
You don't love women.
Absolutely, and protect women from themselves.
It just, the way you talk about women, though, it sounds like you're kind of a homosexual.
Caught. What you gonna do there, buddy? What you gonna do? He got called out as a homosexual. Damn, what's he gonna say to that?
So I just really want you to clarify.
Damn, is he agreeing? Wait, is he nodding in agreement?
So which one is it? I've been called everything today. I've been called trans. I've been called gay. I've been called. Someone said I have a girl, but not really. Which one? Which one is it?
Just for the crowd to hear, do you have a girlfriend?
He's gonna say yes and lie. Watch. It took a minute to think of that answer. That was awesome.
Serious girlfriend, long-term girlfriend, or women that I'm seeing?
Anything. You have a girl?
I got a couple ladies, that I'm seeing.
I got a couple. Sure, dude. Sure.
What'd the guy say? What?
AI doesn't count.
AI? Oh. That's the cotton picker over there.
You don't agree? You don't agree with the fact that AI doesn't count as girlfriend? Is that what you said?
Oh, that's one of them. There you go. So the other ones are real, though.
Huh? He has an AI. Myron Gaines is admitting to having an AI girlfriend. They broke up last year. He's fucking caught red-handed lying. What did I say? I'm 2 for 2 so far in this one. I said he was gonna lie about it.
Yeah, girlfriend.
Sarcasm. What's your question though? Because you wanted to know my position. I gave you my position. Men lead, women follow. Women are supposed to be in subordinate
He
positions.
seems awfully scared of that question. Maybe he has a secret boyfriend he's not revealing to us yet. Wouldn't that be an awesome moment if Myron Gaines admitted that he was just, after all of this, he comes out as gay? That would be incredible.
That's how things work. That's how it works out the best in a relationship. That is my position. So what is your argument to that?
My argument is that I don't think you actually like women. I think you like men. Because the way you talk about men, you're
I
like,
think I'm gay. You think I'm gay?
Yeah.
Yep.
What's wrong with being gay?
Nothing's wrong with being gay.
So why are you using it in a pejorative sense then?
I'm not using it. I think
You know, this is the thing with progressives that's very interesting. If I was actually gay, you would never actually call me gay because you would be canceled for doing that.
Yeah, I think the audience has understood that arguing with an idiot will only lead to being beaten down with experience.
The only reason you're calling me gay is because you know I'm heterosexual and you're not going to deal with any social consequences for calling me gay. That's what progressives do every single time, and I know the game. So I love it when you guys come in here and say, I'm all for everybody having rights and privileges, and I'm all about egalitarianism and equality.
That's not even what she's doing, though. What is this argument? That's not what she's doing. She literally, if he had this is just him projecting. I feel like he could have just said, yes, I'm gay. And then it could have just been simple as that, right? And she's not saying it negatively. She's literally being like, brother, are you actually gay? And she wouldn't have laughed at him. She would have been like, oh, okay, cool. And she would have moved on. It would have been perfectly normal. He realized that freshman when he really fit inside all. Oh, God, I'm so glad I'm so glad you guys hang in this chat. You guys are funnier
But
than
then
I
you go
am.
ahead and say that I'm gay. But the only reason you feel comfortable saying that is because you know I'm not gay. But if I were, you'd be fucking canceled. That's why you feel comfortable saying that I'm gay.
No, I feel comfortable saying you're gay because I think you like men.
Too based.
You know, calling a spade, whatever that's.
He was like, well, maybe I do.
Sure. Now, if I actually was gay, what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with being gay. I think you're gay.
Then why are you bringing it up if there's nothing wrong with it?
Because it sounds like you like men, and I'm clarifying.
See, this is the OODA loop of liberals right here. They'll sit there and say, there's nothing wrong with being gay. I'm all about everyone having rights. But then they'll go ahead and use it in a pejorative sense against you, which is interesting.
There's something wrong with being gay, though?
You're bringing it up as an insult.
When did I bring it up as an insult?
Okay. What's your next argument?
Do you like men?
He's like really struggling to answer this one. Violet came in here at a funny ass time. Oh my God, what's up, Violet? We fell down this rabbit hole because on Twitter, I think I saw this right here. It was like this questionable moment where this person went up there to debate Myron Gaines, took out his backpack. We'll get to this portion of it. And on Myron, and then apparently I had to check into this whole thing. And then we ended up watching a clip of this. And then I was quickly informed that there's a full debate. So we went into the full debate here. It's like Charlie Kirk. This sounds fantastic. Wait, this is like the Charlie Kirkification of Myron Gaines. How does he know she's liberal? He's making an assumption. He's like, it's like this whole thing of like progressive and woke because she literally said he might be gay. Like apparently progressives are the only ones that ever, talk about being gay. Because that's not,
No, I think that's pretty self-evident at this point.
I just want you to know
Yeah, she's telling Myron he likes men.
Perfectly okay with you being trans and gay. Be who you are.
Clearly not.
Damn! He didn't deny it. Did he ever deny it?
What's up, Myron?
The hypocrisy of leftists.
I agree with you that men in America are becoming way more feminine, and it's disgusting. And how do you think we should reverse that?
Ew, this looks like a Fresh and Fit fan.
That'll fix everything.
All right.
Huh? Ew, what the fuck was that? I want to see the backpack. We need to get over to the backpack guy. That was like the most contentious part of this. Let's see. Oh wait, another woman debated him? Oh my god, I didn't realize this. I thought we got through all the women. Hold on. I want to see what he says to her.
Hello, my name is Paulina. So I have a question. So earlier I heard you say
These women have been smoking his ass.
You don't believe that women should have the right to vote. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so I want to go to medical school. I'm pre-med. I'm a freshman. And I'm just...
Random question, but does USA have bad domestic violence? It's quite bad in us. Yeah, we do, unfortunately.
curious about what your opinion is on a lot of women that want to go to medical school or higher professions, law school, and what you think about that.
Sure, have your profession, but you shouldn't vote. See, that's exactly why right there. Some girl screaming on the side.
Could you just elaborate a little bit more about why you think... So, you think it's like, would you have a woman as your doctor?
Well, these are two different discussions. We're on the vote thing, right?
Okay, why don't you just explain why you don't think women should have the right to vote then?
Okay. What is a selective service?
I'm not sure.
That's why you shouldn't be able to vote.
Okay, I'm willing to bet that a lot of men here don't know what that is either.
Oh no, they all know because they wouldn't be here without it. They all know. They wouldn't be able to go to school here without it. And that's the difference, and that is precisely why women shouldn't have the right to vote, because I don't think it's fair that men have a bunch of responsibility and women get the same level of authority without the same level of responsibility.
Okay.
What kind of bullshit sentence is that?
Okay, so you think it's okay for women to go to higher professions like law school, medical school, but they can't vote. So
carcinoma
a woman could be.
You missed the thing earlier with the There was a segment we had earlier here where this woman walked up to him and asked him about Marie Curie, and he was like, "I don't know who she is," and then she like basically took him to task on that, and he had no idea and totally lost the debate over it. It was awesome.
A doctor, but she can't vote. Is that what you would agree with that?
Yeah, and also, here's the thing, right? I am realistic. I understand that we live in a world where dual income is kind of needed, things are more expensive, etc. But what I will say is, I don't think women should be prioritizing career over a family. I think they should be prioritizing a family first. But the problem is that we have the society where we tell women to prioritize career, and I think that creates a lot of issues.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
No worries. All right, who's up next? I know we got a bunch of...
Jesus, I want to see the backpack. I want to see the backpack guy. Because that shit was intense. We got to find him. Tell me when you guys see the backpack guy. This wasn't... Wait. Did he have a beanie on? No. Wait, we got to... I forget. Let's see. He did have a... Wait. Oh, an Under Armour beanie. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh my God. Is this a MAGA red pill guy? Oh my God. This white guy wearing a hat, N-word on it. Awesome. These are the people that watch this guy. Oh, did we miss another woman debating him? Oh man, we might have to watch this real quickly. Let's see.
For her.
I'm curious because your mom, you believe that woman.
And they said she lied because the Nobel Prize was awarded to both Mary and Perry Curie. Yeah, I think he was in the background after the last dude you saw. No shot. Was he at the end? Oh, he was. You're right. Fuck, he's at the end. All right, we'll get to him in a second. I want to see this one.
Play a lesser role in society, but if she didn't exist within society and put forth the effort into making you and having you and carrying you for 9 months, you wouldn't be here. So don't you think you should advocate a little bit more on her behalf for the fact that you are able to live and breathe and bleed today?
He's like, I'm gonna grab this microphone. I'm gonna hold this microphone close to my face so I can win this debate. Oh, that was awesome. I'm gonna grip this microphone. Can we run that back real quickly? Watch him do that.
For her.
I'm
curious
this.
because your mom, you believe that women play a lesser role in society, but if she didn't exist within society and put forth the effort into making you and having you and carrying you for 9 months, you wouldn't be here. So don't you think you should advocate a little bit more on her behalf for the fact that you are able to live and breathe and bleed today?
Okay, so let's go ahead and go through this because everyone loves to always ask me about my mom. So I'll go ahead and tell you, it was actually my mom that red-pilled me on women. She was the one that told me that women are retards and they got to be, you got to make sure.
She was the one. Okay, dude. So your mom, when you were born, when you were 5 years old, she's like, little Myron, I got some news to share with you. All women are R-words. Did you know that, little baby Myron? Is that how he grew up? Is that what happened in his class? And then when it came time to tell the class about what something you learned at home, you were like, well, at a young age, you're like, yep, all women are stupid.
Stay at home.
How do you think that went over in your classroom, Myron? She's trying to argue Myron's empathy. Now I got attacked when talking to a troll. Yeah, that's the problem. He has no empathy.
Be a good wife. They don't be whores, all this other stuff. So it's always interesting to me how women ask me about my mom when I'm like, yeah, it was actually my mom that awared me on this stuff, on the problems with modern Western women and their ideologies and how they behave.
I understand that she might have a big influence on your beliefs today, but I believe a lot of people's parents influence the things that they believe. But I'm not asking you about what she did or didn't make you
literally
believe.
just asked me about her.
I'm asking if you advocate for the fact that she's the reason that you are here and that you can appreciate and see her as a person who carried you and not below you but as an equal because she did help make you. Don't you think that a little bit of that should be appreciated?
Okay, let me give my position here because I don't think you know what my position is when it comes to women. I think from a human perspective, obviously, women are just as valuable as men. Actually, you can make the argument that women are more valuable from a human perspective because they carry the next lineage of human being. However, when it comes to other things like leadership within a relationship and or decision making, being rationally sound, logic, whatever it may be like that, I think men need to be the leaders, and I think men and women have different roles, and I don't think that we are equal from a utility standpoint in society. Now, when it comes to obviously a human perspective, yes, but when it comes to what men do versus what women do, we're very different.
And why do you believe that they should play a bigger role, men, in society? Why is it that you carry that ideal?
Because women suck at everything that men can do, pretty much.
So
they just do.
My example for that is, at my high school, we had a female valedictorian and a male salutatorian. A female who beat the man. In a same system where everything's based off the same points and the same grades, within that system, somebody was able to be not necessarily better, but surpass a man's abilities.
Please.
Do you think that's how would you explain that within your ideology that men are better in such roles?
Yeah, so we live in a gynocentric social order, right? And the way that we conduct our education system is based on, sitting still, folding your hands, being compliant, listening to instruction, etc. These are things that are just better for women because women tend to be followers, women tend to be more agreeable, women tend to be more submissive. So the education system is set up to make you a slave, not necessarily to be a critical thinker, entrepreneur, etc. So women do better in situations and environments like this.
I know. He does. He keeps doing that. He's like, women are graduating from college at a higher rate than men. Yeah, exactly. And if you look up the statistics, that's exactly what you're going to find. But Myron doesn't care to look up the statistics. What he cares about is just blurting out things that he's going to claim as facts that he thinks that people aren't going to walk him back on. But it's like he fails to recognize the actual statistics in front of his face It's crazy. He keeps saying facts don't carry if it backs up with women suck in opinion. Like, I argue against women better than him.
Which is fine. It is what it is. But the education system is absolutely geared towards women. That's why they excel in many different ways. This is why they are starting to dominate, college attendance and to get better grades in some regards.
But that mere fact is that they're better to adapt to that environment. Don't you think that that makes men not, less able to play in that role?
No, I just find it interesting that women dominate college attendance. Women, do better in some regards when it comes to standardized testing and sitting and being compliant or whatever, but men still create the world. Men still.
And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure women dominate the education field, if I'm not mistaken. At least the last I looked up the statistic. It's like.
Run all the infrastructure. They build everything. Quite frankly, if we had to rely on female ingenuity, we'd probably still be rubbing sticks together. So, and I'm tired of sitting here and being.
And they're also famously underpaid, too, so.
Like, oh, yeah, women are equal to us and they're awesome. It's like, no, men.
If Myron said we don't want our women harder than. Myron said we don't want our women harder than they need to. If he were reciprocal, he just doesn't say it now because shock value gets too viral.
Built the world. Women just kind of live in it and enjoy it. And
wait, Myron said, you might need to rephrase that one. Myron said we don't want our women harder than what they need to. It would be more reciprocal. Wait, you're going to have to rephrase that sentence. I feel like I'm not understanding. Hold on. They want, for a healthy perspective.
We give you guys HR jobs so you can just hang out and whatever it may be. But the reality is men run the world and create the infrastructure that you enjoy.
But don't you think that, well, not that you think, but I believe that a big reason that you say men run the world is because for a really long time, that's the only people who are allowed to run the world. And the world seems to be still clearly running when now women are able to have a say and impact it.
He's saying don't be a simp, but still be a decent man. I
think we need to remove some of that say. I don't think women should have the right to vote. I think we need to repeal the 19th Amendment. A lot of the destructive progressive policies that we've got in place right now were put in because of the female vote, put in because women entered the workforce, put in because of feminism. I think feminism is probably one of the biggest issues that we have.
Feminism's an issue. Women are just as similarly educated.
What is his definition of feminism? I'm so curious. What is his definition of feminism? He's saying feminism is one of the biggest problems we have.
They can do the same things, at least within these realms, legal realms. I do recognize that there are differences between men and women physically, and sometimes mentally in the parts where we have different brain chemistry, but we have seen time and time again that women can play these roles.
Oh?
And
keep going, you're fine.
The same outcome happens regardless.
Say that again?
The same outcome happens regardless of whether a man or a woman is in the role. I'm sure that there are lots of women who help dictate your everyday life that you aren't aware of. And you still seem to be doing
you're
just
good.
fine.
It took me a little bit to figure it out. It's late. I was like, fuck, I'm trying to figure that one out.
I'll give an example.
Chris decoded it. You're good.
Right? A woman could do the job like a man, but she's not going to be as good in some of those positions as a man. Just because they can do it, right, doesn't mean that it's optimal.
And give me an example of said position and when that happened.
Okay, we can use an example of a female police officer.
I've never heard someone describe men as simps from anything but a misogynistic perspective. Yeah.
Right?
I don't think I have either in real life.
Female police officers, a lot of the times, aren't equipped to handle a lot of the situations that might come up during the course of their duties. If a partner is injured, they might not necessarily be able to drag them to safety. If a male combatant comes in and attacks them, they might not necessarily be able to subdue that individual to the same degree. And I know that sounds fucked up or whatever, but these are very real biological realities. In the military, they just are not going to be as strong or be able to or capable of doing certain things. And I don't think that us trying to be, let's be equal and let women in and involve them in certain regards, we're limiting our ability to feel.
Say something new. He's being fucking boring. I cannot. This is the same tropes that he runs on. He's just repeating the same tropes. I'm done with that one. That was boring. I want to see the backpack guy. I want to see this. This has got to be. This is gonna be wicked. I want to see backpack guy. I don't know, go for someone head over heels for someone who's not interested yonder. Yeah.
One more. Myron Gaines. This is my biggest dream to come see you. So I wanted to ask you a quick question real quick.
Everyone's scattered. Look at this. People are scattering. She's got her phone out and scattering. Holy.
What are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
My notes. I'm pulling up.
As an acronym, 100% misogyny. Yeah.
My notes.
Nah, man, nah. You gotta chill out.
Okay.
You
My
gotta chill
bad,
out, bro.
So
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Okay.
Bro?
No. I was about to ask you a question.
He looks scared shitless right now.
Okay. So it's about like the Israel conflict. So this is going to lead into my question. For $100, would you be at the back of a human centipede?
I don't know what you're fucking asking.
A human centipede. Would you be at the back of a human centipede for $100?
All right. Who's up? Yo, just get this guy out of here, bro. Like, what the fuck? This nigga reckless.
What the hell? That was it? I thought that was going to be much more awesome. That was supposed to be way better than it was. I want to see like what a dude has to say to this guy. We've been watching women debate him, and they've been like smoking his ass. What are the fellas? We've seen a couple of fellas be like, I agree with you actually, Myron. Thank you, Mr. Women Hater. Thank you.
What's up?
Let's see.
So I wanted to ask you, do you own a gun?
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
But you just said trans don't deserve to hold guns and shouldn't have guns in the country. But you yourself own a gun.
Yeah, I'm not mentally ill or retarded.
But you're trans.
Damn, he just called. God damn, that's fucking gross.
You're a hypocrite.
He's calling him trans now.
I mean, you didn't accidentally lose your girlfriend. Like, you know why she switched. You know why she left.
Remember when I said we need to bring slavery back?
Oh,
That's
now you want to change the topic. Now you want to change.
Yo,
the topic.
what?
You just
that was what he had in return.
low IQ. Just
now
low,
you want to
like,
change the topic.
You said because your argument was, you said trans shouldn't have guns.
Right.
I'm like, yes. Then you're like, well, you're trans.
I think he works sex crime, just terrifying to think about. That was crazy work right there. That was insane.
I mean, how am I even going to engage with such a ridiculous premise? Like, that doesn't even make sense.
But I mean, you are trans. I've seen the photos. You had the maid outfit on.
Am I purporting myself to
You
be a
had the
woman?
little mini skirt on. Like, I've seen the photos, bro.
Am I purporting myself to? You must have
You
some
talk
other
to
weird
little
shit.
boys. I mean,
You must have some other weird shit.
I'm just
You
wondering.
talk
I'm
to
just wondering,
little
like,
boys.
why are you so against your own people?
Okay,
I didn't
I don't
see
think
any-
that I don't remember the last time I said that I was a woman, but that's fine.
But I mean, are you with a woman? Or are you with a man while you pretend to be a woman?
You have an actual argument, or
I was just asking, like.
For the record, I don't know. I actually don't know where this guy got this position that he's transgender. There hasn't been a point in time where I've seen him come out as transgender. So I don't know where he pulled that one from, but I think he's just there to troll him on that one. But nonetheless, this is a wild argument.
I mean, you the one who want to switch the topic when I bring it up, like, oh, black people this, black people that. But like,
He's
dude, you're the one
trolling too.
Well, I mean, you're literally showing the stereotype right now. Like you're.
Can you tell the audience what the stereotype is, please?
You're acting like a nigger. I mean, it's just that simple.
What? Oh shit! Oh no! He hit the hard R. What? Hey, yo. Yo. That's not. What the fuck?
Whoa.
This is some
okay, that's a
niggatry right
little-
here.
That's a little derogatory, don't you think?
I mean, dude, you're behaving like one. So what do you want me to lie?
And may I
Sugarcoat
ask
it?
what race are you?
I'm black too.
Oh, you're black. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're black.
Yeah.
So you invited to the cookout?
What was that?
You're invited to the cookout?
I don't
Like,
know
do
what
you
that's
have
supposed to
any?
mean.
Do you have any family that loves you or care for you?
Yeah.
But you're trans. You just said trans don't deserve no rights. Like
Killer
the things you're
statements.
saying, they're just not adding up. I don't know.
God, that's an ugly argument. Who's this? Why does this guy look like Charlie Kirk? What does this guy have to say? Let's see what the broccoli cut. Let's see.
How's it going, Myron?
Oh my God, are these Myron Gaines fans? Are these what his fans look like? Are we getting a real-time insight into what his fans look like? If these are his fans, this totally checks out. Like little high school boys. This is awesome. Now we know who's in the fresh shit chat.
How's it going, Myron? All right, I want to start off. What is your favorite and least favorite amendment? I think
Favorite First Amendment, least favorite
Freshmen's.
19th.
There, that's what I was expecting. And could you expand on the 19th Amendment for those who don't know?
Basically, right for women to vote.
Okay, and then what's your opinion on Thomas Macy?
It's cool. I like the fact that he doesn't take AIPAC money. I like the fact that he's critical of Israel. Very rare in Washington D.C. Most politicians are shills for Israel, so it's good to have someone in the government that isn't controlled by them.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think he's a great guy. And what's your opinion on the Second Amendment?
Great, needs to be protected at all costs.
Okay. So, are you familiar with the Assault Weapon Control Act of 1989? It basically just banned the selling of fully automatic guns and stuff. Do you think that's valid or?
Never really thought about it too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fully automatic could be dangerous. Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting question. I don't know yet. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's a tough one, but from there, like a lot of people, like even like gun like supporters, they would say like that's kind of valid. Like who needs a fully automatic gun? And that's how I think some people are. And then that built on today, like in Chicago and stuff, they're trying to take our handgun rights. So I think stuff
After
like
the
that just
Assault
builds on
Weapons
it. Like
Act.
nowadays.
That's crazy.
Is with ICE, them getting deported and like maybe not using the 4th Amendment and like 14th Amendment, stuff like that. In like 30 plus years, do you think we could see that same effect? How like first they went from banning fully autos to then taking our handguns from like denying illegal immigrants their right to denying U.S. citizens of their right in the court systems?
And that's precisely why I was like, I don't know, because like that exactly. It's like you get into a slippery slope where it's like they take an inch and then they try to take a mile. So that's why I'm so.
Easel purchased automatically at Thompson when they went on the HK-G33. They were made and purchased before the act after paying taxes. Yeah, I don't know much about fucking guns. I don't personally like guns, so I don't really know much about them.
I'm very hesitant with gun restriction laws because I know what the goal is. It's never to actually restrict just that component.
Okay,
it's
wait.
always
We
to
should go through one more fella, then we should take a quick gander at Matt Rife. Which fella do we got to pick out another fella from this bunch. I want to see like what an average fresh shit fan looks like. 33. Oh, this looks like a good one. Oh, this looks like he'd be a fresh and fit fan.
Yeah, you go first. Go ahead. What's up?
This kid's bringing a good conversation. Yeah.
I was trying to figure out why you're flipping me off, but
Hey, I have a question.
Sure.
Do you know who Alex Purdy
Oh,
is?
never.
The man shot in Minneapolis
Oh, never mind. Let's see.
by ICE after he was already on
Never mind. This person's probably not a
the
fan.
ground and disarmed.
yeah, we talked about that earlier. Actually, I don't know if you were here for that
No,
one.
I just got here.
Okay. Yeah, no, it was a justified shoot.
Why?
It was a
Well,
justified shoot.
Sorry, guys, I'm going to go through this again.
He wants shock
Alex Purdy
effect.
basically intervened in the middle of a lawful.
You hate Matt, right? My wife loves him, but I don't care because he's not funny. Yeah, that's I don't watch Matt Rife. I'm just shocked that he's still like in the mainframe of things. I didn't think he was even a little relevant, and he's still here. I'm like, what the hell?
Law enforcement operation, but Border Patrol was dealing with the suspect. They pushed the woman. He got involved, put his hands on the Border Patrol agent. That's assault. That's a federal crime. They pepper sprayed him. They tried to get him on the ground. He resisted. They took the gun off him. During the course of the gun being taken off, a shot was fired. The Border Patrol agents that were, two of them, I think, that were trying to detain him, thought that might have been one of his weapon, and they shot and they killed him. And look, it's an unfortunate situation, but we got to understand that 2020 hindsight is not necessarily required for use of force situations, and it was a justified shoot from a legal perspective.
So you're okay with them shooting him despite the fact that they had already gotten his gun off of him? Because by the time he was shot, he no longer had his gun.
God, we're still having this is like a short argument here. Hold on, we need to find a better one. We know what Myron thinks about that already. He's already said this 1,000 times over. What's this one?
Love misogynist.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I came up here on a whim for like $20. Just gonna keep it real. I ain't gonna lie. I respect your freedom of speech. I'll give you that, bro. You don't eat the box for the love of the game?
No,
Come on, man. No. For the love of the game.
No,
hey, can I get an L for the love of the game? Hey, Myron, you gotta eat for the love of the game.
Oh my God, ain't no
but,
way.
I respect you for coming up here. I ain't in no support or no hate. I'm neutral. I respect you for coming up in here, freedom of speech. Because, we live in America. We don't live in no third world country. You got freedom of speech, bro.
Yeah.
Some people may not agree with you. Some people may agree with you. And I think it's cool that you do that. What you think about the Epstein files,
Well, when it comes to eating box, no, man. I haven't done it since 2013. I remember when I did it.
Since 2013. Ain't no way.
It's fucking terrible.
Back in 2013? Damn.
Yeah, bro. It's been a long time. It was like mid-May in 2013. But I was 23 at the time. I'm old now. But as far as the Epstein files go,
oh boy.
Bad. Very bad. We knew.
Oh, that's not what I expected. I thought he was going to be like the biggest fan of Epstein files. That's crazy.
The whole time that, what he was doing, he was basically, for those that are unaware, Jeffrey Epstein was a Israeli intelligence asset that was compromising powerful Americans and, other elite individuals to garner blackmail and, create some influence and steal technology for Israel. And I think, though it is important to understand that he was involved in a, child trafficking ring, I think it's important to understand why he was involved in that trafficking ring and who he was working for. I don't think there's enough attention being brought to the fact that this guy was collecting intelligence for a foreign intelligence service.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of crazy that a lot of people already knew that shit, but they didn't want to release it till later. Also, can I get a happy Black History Month?
It was censored for a very long time.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I was talking about this stuff before, for a while, and it was heavily censored.
Shit is crazy. Also, I had a respect buddy that just came up before me, because I ain't see a lot of black people. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, though, but, I got to hand it to him. It is Black History Month,
I don't care for Matt Rife either.
It's something for that.
Should we skip the Matt Rife segment after this then? And should we do the, if you guys don't care about Matt Rife, should we look at this video right here? I don't want to watch the whole thing, but this Andrew Wilson guy you guys have brought to my attention. Secularism. Oh my God. He talked to Tim Pool. He talked to Joe Rogan 2 weeks ago. Oh God, I've totally seen this guy before. Where the hell? Oh, he was on the Whatever podcast. That's where I saw him. What's going on? I'm down for the segment. As long as I update you with what's going on. I'm down for the segment, but I don't keep up with drama. I don't think there's drama really tied to Matt Rife. I just know he's kind of a weird dude. Autistic job fair. Let's just look at this. Let's take 4 minutes and look at this real quickly. Handicapped homie. All right, let's take a look at autistic job fair.
You're autistic. Oh. It's just like a tick, basically. Nice. You got a jacket or anything you want to put on? Relax. Stop treating people like they're not normal, okay? If anybody else who wasn't autistic was sitting there doing this shit, you'd be like, hey, knock it off. All right?
Huh?
What's your name? My name's Allison. Allison, very nice to meet you. Who are you here with? You're on your own? That's an incredibly autistic thing to do.
Oh yeah, he's known for his crowd work, which is like not crowd work.
Babe. How old are you? You're 20. What are you doing, work-wise? You're unemployed. Okay. Well, you're the prettiest homeless person I've ever met. You ever thought about You ever thought about
really laugh that hard at a Matt
standing
Rife
out in front of
show?
a car lot during a sale? What would you like to do, Allison? You want to be a waitress? How about hostess? How about we work our way up? Is there a specific restaurant you would like to?
Okay, look, I've been to plenty of comedy shows in recent times. When people do crowd work, they usually find one person and ask them one, maybe two tops questions. And the two questions they ask them are funny, and they're not like attacks over someone's like little like twitch they had, or like over somebody, like it's usually like over something that they asked and then got an answer, and then they find a way to make that answer funny. They don't attack an autistic person in the crowd.
You talking like fine dining or just like a burger joint?
This is like, you have to have something funny to say in here. You can't just sit here and pick on a crowd member for fucking 3 minutes.
Like a Shake Shack? Man. Also, thanks for having a good sense of humor about yourself, by the way. Most people can't laugh at themselves. That's why everybody's a sensitive little bitch these days. You're cool as shit.
I had to quit my last job.
You had to quit your last job.
2 weeks ago because they were treating me differently for autism.
You had to quit your last job 2 weeks ago because they were treating you different because you had autism. What? Hold up. I know. Where's it at so we can burn it down?
I remember him humping a chair and drinking whiskey, and that's it. The funniest part was driving 2.5 hours with my friends. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Collectively. You had to quit, so fuck them. Who was it? Biviano's. Does anybody know that restaurant? Biviano's has rats. Everybody heard it.
Oh my
They
God.
didn't train you. If anybody needs the training.
This guy's just having a conversation with somebody. This is not funny. How are there this many people watching him still? Equal opportunity roaster. This made my day. Autistic people are some of the last pure ones left. Your comedy will be my forever thing. Oh my God, dude. I don't know what to say to this. That's tech. I don't think I can make it through that. Where is comedian? The comedian's not there. This is just like someone talking to somebody. My guy friends loved him though. I think thought they like him too since I was doing DMT, but this is before I had any brain cells. Yeah, that is. Oh God, what is he even doing? Let's see. Unwrapped. The Great Hamster Massacre. All right, we're going to give this like 2 minutes.
My daughter has had 4 hamsters.
Your daughter's had 4 hamsters. Okay. This story is already going to be white trash. I can tell.
Every single one of them have died, and it's only been 6 months.
Your daughter has had 4 hamsters in 6 months, and they've all died? Yeah, hamsters, they're fragile, you know? Do you want to hear a bad story about being a hamster. I was like 9, and my friend Brendan was having a birthday party, and he had just got this hamster. His name was Dexter. It was a great name. And he was in his little ball rolling around the party, and
This guy
he
got
took
big
Dexter out
because
the
of
ball,
TikTok,
and he was
I
letting
think.
everybody hold him. And I was the last person to get to hold him. So as I'm the last person to get to hold him, Brendan and all the rest of the friends, like, they went out like to the yard to play. So I'm there with Dexter, and he's like just in my hand, and I'm being like, oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. But then he was so light that slowly I was like, and there was a ceiling fan.
Wait, so you abused a hamster?
And on the last whoopsie day, it straight.
Wait, this is comedy? Him abusing a hamster? He's like, everybody should laugh at me.
Wall. I was so traumatized, I put him back in the ball. I didn't tell Brendan till I was like 22 years old. I was like, yeah, that's what rats do. They die. You know, maybe he's not a purebred. I don't know.
What? So you killed a hamster and then expected to bring this to the comedy show for people to laugh at? God, I thought this guy would like get even just a little better after all these years. That's why I didn't even like entertain looking at his content. I was like, maybe he'll just get a little better if he takes some time. You know, he dropped that whole Lucid Crowdwork special, and it sucked so bad that I was like, he has to get older and learn, you know? No, he didn't. He didn't. He only got worse. I love how they brought up Thomas Massey because, yeah, one of them probably going to sign. He's one of them probably going to do sign release the Epstein files. Oh, my God. That's crazy. Let's look at. I think we should do a little bit of this. How Andrew Wilson confronted Myron and cornered him. Do you guys mind if I go grab?
What exists is an idea.
I don't know if I should play. I'm trying to think if I can play something for you guys while I go get while I go get my water. I definitely need water right now. I can hear my throat getting scratchy. I feel like I should play something for you guys. All right, I'll play something for you guys while I go get my water, okay? I know what I'll play. I'll play this for you guys.
Because there's a lot of guys.
Well, all right. Play this. Here it is. He said us. Nick dropped a he said us today. I'll play this video for you guys while I go get water. I'll be right back.
My name's Malachi. I do a lot of like conspiracy style content.
Dude, Malachi's got a conspiracy that something's going on with the microphone. He thinks there's a little guy in there who's gonna jump out at him. Hello, He Said Us Nation. I know it's been a long time. I come to you with some important information. I'm thinking about applying for a content house. Fear not, guys, this will not interrupt the regularly scheduled videos that I'm putting out on this channel. I know content houses seem like a thing of the past, you know, it's like moving backwards. It's not, that's not lost on me. But just wait till you see what I'm going to show you. His name is Mercer Caden, and he has created...
Welcome to the Mercer Affiliate House.
The Mercer Affiliate House.
Holy shit. Nick is starting to look like me at his age. Without glasses, he looks so different, doesn't he? They're doing content houses on. We got number 2 here. Oh yeah. I don't usually crack a second one on stream, but we're doing it. We're doing it. Let's look at this. How Andrew Wilson confronted Myron and cornered him into defending red pill prescription. Is this a good video? Is Wi-Fi still here? Is this a good one to look at? He's not a bright-eyed baby face anymore. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely looks a little bit older now.
Catalog idea, and you're using the red pill as a descriptor for this idea.
Okay.
That's all it is. So the idea, at least from my perspective of the red pill, is we want to know what is descriptively true.
Oh, speaking of red pill, did you guys see this? Documentary about red pill. Did you guys see? There was that documentary coming out about oh, this is what it is. This right here. Speaking
Did
of
a
that,
documentary today with this guy Louis Theroux. Do you guys know who this is? Louis Theroux. I did a.
It's called Inside the Manosphere. I don't think it's out yet. March 11th, this comes out. I don't know if you guys saw this. That's amazing. that is amazing. Sneeko isn't red pill anymore. He denounced it. There was something about that. Louis Theroux. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that when it's out. You bet. I don't even fucking watch Netflix. I literally never watch Netflix. Every once in a while, there'll be like a good thing about like a musician that comes out, and I'll watch it. Like there was like the Beatles thing. I don't even know if that was Netflix, but that came out, and I watched TV. But shit, this I'm definitely gonna be on. I'm gonna be watching that shit. Yeah, what was that whole thing with Sneeko? It was like a weird arc there with him for a moment. So Andrew Wilson confronted Myron and cornered him into defending red pill.
We make prescriptions for anything, right? So let's start with what is descriptively true.
Hold on.
The red pill says men and women aren't equal. That was the first thing I saw. And I was like, okay, maybe there's something here. Maybe there's something good here, right?
Yeah.
Little pushback to egalitarianism. They also make other claims, too. They make claims about what women are attracted to, what they're not attracted to, what men are looking for, what they're not looking for. They're trying to get into kind of the sociology of the pairing of men and women.
Yeah.
From my perspective, almost all of the descriptors of the red pill line up perfectly with Christian ethics. It's when you get into prescriptions that we start having troubles. So, for instance, I know you're infamous for this, right? But the
Why
have
is
sex
this
with 50
audio?
women thing,
What is this audio?
right? Just
I don't. You won't like Andrew either, right? Just an FYI, but he's pretty intellectual. I think Chris stated this earlier. It's like how he debates is different. What is this audio? I don't know that I can make it through this. This audio is shit.
just so I make sure I don't get this position wrong, but I can.
How do you get that bad of audio out of a Shure SM7B? That's what I'm talking in, dude. My audio didn't sound like this one, doctor. Sounds like this. Like, how did he
Give
get
you like
there?
a counter example of what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure.
Can you lay your position on that out?
Why?
Yeah.
Okay, so we would agree, right, that the dating marketplace has changed.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Women have changed, right? They think they're equal to you, the egalitarian thing that we talked about before. So since the dating marketplace has changed significantly and women have more sexual experience now than ever before because they think they're men and they can have sex and have relationships just like men, etc., and be promiscuous and not deal with the same ramifications. What guys have to do is kind of go in and understand
Oh, men have it so hard. No.
how women operate in today's day and age. And I think a good way to do that, right? Obviously, there's a multitude of ways, but one way to do it is obviously to have experience so that you're not getting into a relationship or a situation with a woman and you're not aware of her nature and you don't know how to deal with it. I kind of like, I like to use the analogy all the time. If you know you got a boxing match, right, in 5 years, right, with a very good and skilled opponent.
I don't know what this video is going to do, though. Like, where are we going to get with this video? He's just going to... I feel like I want to skip ahead till we see Fresh, a take from Fresh. We've heard Myron enough today. I want to see what Fresh's takes are here.
See, the pendulum eventually is going to swing back the other way by necessity.
If I may, we're not arguing on a, I want to say, religious standpoint. It's more of a logical standpoint.
Sure.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
Let's be honest here. You yourself, if you weren't versed in women, you can choose for yourself the wife you have today, right?
Yeah, that's
Your girl.
true.
So on some level, we do need to have women as, I won't say pawns, 'cause I said pawns earlier, that's kind of wrong. I would say as, I want to
As
say an
pawns.
experience booster to understand what I really
Coconuts in Barbados. That's right. I forgot about coconuts in Barbados.
want in my life or what I actually need. So I think on some level, you still need to have that like experience as a man. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely
I miss
see your
H3 sometimes. I know the pre. Speaking of H3, Speaking of H3, they're in the fucking, oh God, did you guys see this today? Okay. Oh God, I have to show you guys this. Okay, wait, where's the clip? It should be right here. Oh my God, it was smeared all over my timeline today. Ethan Klein, James Charles. H3, the fall off was so good. It's still so good. Ethan Klein basically put in LA here, I think it was on the spill. I think I also saw it on the spill sesh. I guess I think it was spill sesh or spill some tea with me, I think is where I saw it first. I think it was on this page. Okay, here it was. Ethan Klein. No idea what you guys are talking about. Here's what's going on. So, Ethan Klein put up this sign in Los Angeles 2 days ago. It said he paid $10,000 to get this sign put up. Say, James, I hear you text him young. Paid for by TED Entertainment, etc. on the poster. And then, this was on Ethan's story today. It appears the billboard was removed. The predator protection gears are turning. I will get to the bottom of this. No mercy for predators, those protecting them. This is just the beginning and not the end. Fuck you, James Jones, and all that would protest. Now I shall double my efforts. And then, I think, this was the clip.
Tom says, I assume no one would be working today, which is why I was so surprised it would be taken down today. He said, Tom, it looks like vandalism. I emailed management to see how they want to handle it. Talk to you soon. So, again, this was I'm almost like, even though they said it, I'm only like 90% believe them.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot.
Because it's just so wild that somebody would go up there on behalf of James and remove it. Or it's just
James
so crazy
team.
to me.
So my theory is it's probably if anything, it's someone with money ties to James Charles, like a makeup company. And they might have not even gone directly to
Well, what do you
James
think?
Charles.
Where are
shaking
these
your head. I mean,
people?
they told us it
I
was
just think it's just some random guy.
That's never our experience.
I don't think we really
just some
need to
random would go up there and
or
cut it
like a
down?
fan or somebody who's trolling you. Or
I was actually, like, as much as, I would agree with the sign, I'm very surprised they allowed that up.
They're a lot easier to get up. I'm just not that. That's the thing. I
don't know.
Remove a defamatory
No,
billboard.
that it was James, but I mean, he's the only. I mean, it doesn't. I don't know who else.
I think
would
it would
do
be absolutely insane if James did. It would be
I
awesome.
agree. That's why I'm
very
hesitant.
skeptical.
I'm hesitating.
Yeah.
To even.
Then started criticizing lol cows, grew into a political button, then turned into an internet war over Israel. That's all I know. Yeah. I don't like James Charles for record. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Post October 7th, it kind of like became a fucking crazy world over at H3. Even their own like people of the show were dropping off with Ethan's support for Israel, telling his audience, look at what a beautiful place Israel is. And then he had to do his like he went on his after people were like, yo, Ethan, I think that's a little fucked up. Like Israel's doing a genocide and you're out here being like, Israel's amazing. And then people were like, yeah, we don't like that. And then there was a huge subscriber fall off. And was falling off a bit before that. Well, it's funny you said that because some of my like in real life friends at the time approached me pre-October 7th and were like, yo, you gotta like cool it, I'm watching H3. And I was like, that's when I kind of was like, wait a minute. Some of my like somewhat normie friends that know of H3 are telling me to stop watching. I was like, something's gotta be a little weird here. And then October 7th happened, and then I saw everything happen. Yep, I post October 7th, exactly what you said.
I imagine it's like a troll or something, and frankly, whoever did it probably did you a favor because it has way more attention now because it got taken down.
Well, and also
it's not over.
It's far from over. And like I said,
The first time I heard about H3 was when they added him and Ela to pay day 2 as charitable players and no one used. To payday 2 as playable characters and no one used. That's amazing.
Said we're gonna find out who did it.
Probably be over, right?
No, Dan.
I mean, no.
Okay.
In no world is.
By
it
the
over.
way, he always gets his fans to like fight for him and attack the accusers. So it could be one of his fans.
We'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being serious. We will find out.
We'll know more tomorrow. Today's a holiday, like I
Yeah,
said. So tomorrow they're gonna go up there.
Yeah.
The crew. Hopefully there's no lightning or anything. And
Oh, also, there's kind of like some side weird drama going on. So, oh boy, this is. Should I even get into this? Do I even get into this stupid drama? This is so fucking pathetic. But this happened. I don't even know if I feel like going down this rabbit hole. It might not even make any fucking sense to you guys at all. Here, I'll briefly bring it to your attention. And if you guys get it, you get it. If you don't, tell me and I'll fucking stop it immediately. So I saw this today. It was on here. I woke up with this on my feed today. Ridiculous. Here it is. Okay. This is what I saw on Instagram today. And I looked at this for a moment, and I wrote, "Let's go," right off the bat. I thought it was just like two girlies doing their podcast. And then I started to realize something very interesting here. So Rosanna and Adam McIntyre did a whole podcast. I was like eating lunch when I realized this today. Rosanna Pansino and Adam McIntyre did a whole podcast, and they've also had many talks in private about like H3's poor treatment to Adam. And Olivia over here, when Ethan Klein was shitting on Adam McIntyre, calling him a rat and having his fans attack him and things of that nature, at the same time stayed quiet, which is really funny because they've also had their, like, they were cool at another point. And I thought, that seems a little weird. And then I went to Adam's channel, and then I saw this.
Hello, muckers. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, first things first, I just want to do a little PSA for this video, which is, I know that a lot of people are going to take this video in the wrong way. I know, and a lot of people were thinking because I hadn't said anything about it, that I was like hiding from it or whatever. She has been so great to me. Her and her partner, Mike, have been absolutely amazing to me, and in the industry, if you will, they have been the people that have like really taken care of me the most. Whether they know it or not, they have been unbelievably.
You guys want this? You guys want me to talk about this? It's really like it's such to me it's mediocre drama. It's not really drama, but it is. It's just more so that like the angle of Adam is upset over this. And you know, for the right reasons. I mean, Adam, long story short, really, Adam is getting attacked again because of you know, it's super niche, nothing drama. Yeah. It's Adam's just getting attacked again because of this podcast collaboration, and people are like calling him a rat and all that again. The H3 community is very ruthless against Adam. I don't know why they won't let Adam go.
They have offered amazing advice to me behind the scenes, and you know, get to hear their point of view or where they were at in the moment. Like, it adds a lot of context, and that's why I refer to her as a friend now. I also can understand as well that I am new to this and like the industry at large, and I'm aware that like industry connections place, and I will never make a decision or a thought on something based on like thinking of myself no. I'm like, God, what? And
Where did he get into it? Was it right over here?
Are all welcome to the family, referring to H3. And the reason I feel some type of way about it is...
Oh, here it is.
Because, again, I understand the industry, but, like, I've had so many conversations with Ro about how H3 have treated me. I mean, H3 have, like, threatened they wanted to strangle me live on air. They've called me, like, every slur under the earth, you know what I mean? They've relentlessly harassed me. They've accused me of being a predator towards Ethan's mother and then had to walk back on that. And just, years worth of harassment and abuse, in my opinion, from what they've done to me. And I'm sure they would argue as well that, oh, I'm the worst in the world. Listen, they can do what they want, but, like, at least over here, you guys have seen what they have subjected me and plenty other people to.
Okay, the reason why this might not make sense to some people if you guys are, like, unaware of what's going on here. The reason why, I'm just going to sum it up and then I'll move back to the other subject, but if it doesn't make any sense, online, oftentimes what happens, you guys are probably aware of this, like, you know when you watch one creator and then your favorite creator does a collaboration with that other creator, and then you might subscribe to that other creator, and then before you know it, they might do collabs, and then all of a sudden, you'll see, like, that one creator do a collab with this other creator that you watch, and then before you know it, it's like you kind of have this, like, little circle of content creators that you watch online, and it's, like, more or less of, like, a family, I guess. It's like before all the H3 shit happened. Think of it like the H3 and Hassan, like, family or whatever that was going on, right? Or, like, you think of it like the Drew, Danny, Jarvis, Chad, like, that group. It's like a little niche, little, like, online family sort of thing, right? Adam kind of had that going with Rosanna Pansino. They did, like, a bunch of videos together and shit like that. So it just feels weird for him to be a part of this, for him to be under the throes of this podcast that Olivia is joining forces who stayed quiet while he was getting harassed with Rosanna, who is against all of it. It just feels like kind of a slap in the ass, if you will. In the debate, lots of collabs. Yeah. So that's long story short. I mean, we don't got to watch. I watched this video. I pre-watched Pikered it this morning and got myself filled in on the drama. I keep doing this thing where I fill myself in on all the internet drama in the morning while I'm drinking coffee. And then by the time it gets to the night, I'll forget about it all entirely. And then until you brought up H3, it reminded me of, like, all this shit happening. It's like a chain effect. It just goes and it comes back around. It's a whole fucking thing. And then what was that? Have you guys been seeing? There was, like, that. What's up with that guy on Twitter that everybody's talking about now? There's someone on Twitter said, "I miss when Hassan covered important stuff." That's amazing. That's incredible stuff right there. What was that guy, Burnt Peanut, that everybody's talking about now? Everyone on Twitter I see talking about this Burnt Peanut person. What is Burnt Peanut doing lately? Why are people talking about Burnt Peanut? Does Burnt Peanut have some, like, insane YouTube videos or something? Burnt Peanut? I need to check this out. What's going on in the world of Burnt Peanut? I don't know what's going on. Burnt Peanut has been on my trending thing on Twitter lately. Oh God, did you guys see this? I saw Hassan Gibson commenting on Burnt Peanut. I remember virtually nothing about. I only YouTube social media platforms bore me. Yeah. Did you guys see this clip? I cannot stop thinking about this. This is something else I saw this morning while I was drinking my coffee, and I was like, oh, no, oh God.
Thanks. What message would you like to send for Israel?
If I have fans over there, I've never been there. If I have fans over there, then, I hope you've been following my career. I hope I inspire the people over there to not only want to be great in sports, but I want you to be better in general in life. So hopefully someday I can make it over there. Like I said, I've never been over there, but I've heard nothing but great things. And
heard nothing but great. Ain't no shot. There's no way. There's no way he's this washed. I've only heard great things. There ain't no way. There's no way he's this washed. This is crazy. Imagine being so out of it that you have not heard a peep about the genocide. He could have said all that in one sentence. What's this? Following the release of files, controversial internet personality paid $10,000 for a billboard. Blah blah. Klein says he does not know who took the billboard down. Charles previously admitted to sending inappropriate, sexually explicit materials to minors, but walked those statements back. Actions focusing on drawing specific allegations of grooming. A text from young Klein has been vocal in his position attempting. Oh, we still thought that was gonna be something new. Oh, this trip looks like it's going so bad. I saw a clip from this earlier. Oh God. I don't know if I have much more to why do I not follow Noah already? I honestly, let's see. He's quitting streaming. He says he's going to rehab. Aiden Ross is going to rehab.
So I'm going to get real with you guys for a second. I'm proud of all of you. You guys made it very far. And you guys have a life where you're more blessed and fortunate than somebody else. The point I'm trying to make is be happy with what you have, not what you don't have. And chase what you don't have. But don't be depressed or sad over it. Just go out and get it.
Wearing a rainback coat.
Fresh start starting tonight, tomorrow, however you want to look at it. Go out and get what you want in this life because nobody's going to hand it to you. And everybody has the same fucking advice. Be consistent and fucking.
Wait, what? He's heading to rehab immediately. Things got out of control behind these, and he burned through nearly half his $850,000 earnings in just 1 month. Jesus Christ. I feel like I can't scroll through Twitter and show the screen anymore. I literally saw Charlie Kirk getting shot again on my feed today. And I was like, holy shit. That just reminded me I cannot scroll through Twitter like that. It's dangerous to do that on stream. I think that's it. What's this? Wait, who's this guy?
Through trauma.
Bro, he is ugly as sin too. That's like, I did. Yeah, he's chopped as hell, bitch. Fuck you mean? Brother, I'm gonna make fun of him a lot more, even after he openly reveals that he...
Oh, Chris, you missed a good hog watch. Violet, you were there for the hog watch, weren't you? We had a good... Chris, you missed a good hog watch. We hog watched on stream one day on Facebook. The last time I enjoyed social media was when it was soon before the companies and politics. Yeah, I remember those days. Oh, God, I heard this. I'm gonna do the test in my chat. I'm gonna see who knows this. This is a good test here. Hold on. Okay, wait. Let's see. Let me mute the desktop audio real quickly. I want to hear it for myself. Hold on. Oh, fuck. No, hold on. Okay, here. I'm going to see who remembers this. All right, and does this ring a bell for anybody in chat? Listen. that do anything for anybody? Oh, not that. Yeah, I'm 40. That? I heard this on Denim's stream this morning, and it immediately triggered my mind back like so many years ago, back to AIM Messenger. Do you remember that, Chris? What's his doc? The dial-up sound? That's not it. Yeah, AIM when you moved to the States. Oh my god, dude, that shit was so good, man. I wish we could just have fucking AOL again. I would have that shit so quickly. Have I ever shown you guys this? This is what I had. I had this shit when I was a little kid. I don't know if I've ever talked about it. Maybe I've talked about this on stream.
Hello there, I'm Bonzi Buddy. I hope your day was good. If it was a bad day, I'm hoping tomorrow you would have a better day.
I've talked about that. I had this fucking Bonzi Buddy on my computer. This is literally how it looked.
I'm Bonzi.
That was the shit I used to have. Oh my god, it looks like it was popular too. 2 minutes and 17 seconds behind. Holy shit. It was MSN Messenger. I had MSN Messenger. What was the... Was there a sound? I feel like there was a sound. I remember it. Hold on. I have to play one. Oh, there it is. Holy shit. Wait. This was the other one I was on. I used to message my, like, grandparents on this one. I don't... Oh, I remember that one. Ain't no way that was one. That's crazy. I'm such a fucking 90s person. Wait. We have Windows XP users in the chat. When did you guys get computers? I don't even remember when I got a computer. I just remember, like, hijacking my parents' computer, really. And then I remember when they upgraded computers, they gave me the computer they had. And that was the one I used. XP. Oh, that shit was legend. Dude, I was never even on my, like, can you download AOL Messenger? Is that even a thing? On modern hardware?
Do you remember? Okay, so you know when the process, but
Oh my
yeah,
god,
with
there's people
AOL,
that
you can also
there's people that still know how to get it. Holy shit. That's crazy. All right, I'm like side tangent, doing a side. What is this? I had some early gateway that ran DOS in 1990, and we got one that could run Windows in like 93. Holy shit. Gateway, I remember that. I remember doing that shit. Holy hell. That's incredible.
But the thing is in New York, I think I could accept a smaller apartment.
Well, maybe you would.
With a view.
What's this?
Yeah. With a
What?
view.
Okay.
You have no choice.
You have no choice
with
but
a
to accept
view.
that.
With a view. And I think I'd be very happy using public transportation and doing the day-to-day New Yorker things.
Didn't you just force some twink from Florida to move to Portland? What is this dream of New York that you have?
Well, it's because the reason I can't is because the podcast is here, and I do live in Portland, but I fly in every week.
I would move to New York.
No, there is a period of time we are.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it.
There is a period of time we're moving to New York. We've already decided. I'm not staying for the Olympics in Los Angeles. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So I'll be back in New York during that period of time.
We can go to New York. We'll get
I'm looking forward to your guys' New York era.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I learned you could take that pooter and stick 100. What's a pooter? Stick a $150 graphics card. You can basically have a PS3 level power. Holy shit. Okay, chat is. You guys are fucking tech nerds. God damn it. You guys had all the fucking games. We had N64 players in here too. I still need to play N64 on chat on stream sometime. I almost did it tonight with my emulator. I was almost going to just straight up do a DK64 stream tonight. I was like this close to doing it. Caught everyone off guard. Chasing the ween. Surviving after 7 days. Said the hard R without realizing what?
Why do you guys like sushi?
No,
You said you love sushi.
I do, but like I envisioned it a little different. I thought it was like it'd be rolls and shit.
Oh, you're one of those.
Whoa,
Like the rolls.
whoa.
Oh, one of
That
those.
sounded offensive.
Whoa, one
I
of
don't
those.
know. I don't know. That sounded offensive.
Where you, it's like sushi. You only get rolls.
Uh,
But sushi is so
that's
much
what
more
sushi
than
is.
just rolls. You have to get the nigiri and
The what?
The what?
The nigga what?
you know, with the rice.
No, Emily, stand with your chest. The nigiri.
The nigiri.
Oh, the niggery.
No,
You didn't say.
no,
What is that?
no. It's
What?
She just called you.
What the hell? I cannot scroll through this godforsaken platform. Never owned a Nintendo product. Owned PS1. Love playing Friends N64. God, I gotta whip out an N64 game on stream sometime then.
I'm like a really big fan of yours, and I just want to ask, dude. When Nick Fuentes fucked you in the ass, did he allow you to come?
Of course, this
What?
guy would come up and say something like that. Do you have a real, like, point of contention or something? Or?
There's really like no point in actually debating you because you just say nuh-uh and like rage bait people. You're a completely unserious individual. You're like 80, dude, and you come to college campuses and insult women like a tenth of your age, dude. Like, come on, really. What are your children going to say? Oh, my daddy is an architect. Oh, my daddy is an electrician. And then your children are going to be like, my daddy harasses women for a living.
I'm getting insulted by a part-time Hot Topic employee. This is crazy. It's crazy, bro.
Oh, got
Anything
him.
else?
Got him, dude.
Nah, that was it. I'm not here to actually debate you.
Fair enough.
Love you, Myron. Pookie, I'll remember you.
Oh my god. That was crazy. Mysteries exposed mega corporations. God, sometimes the timeline's so. What's this? So fucking stupid.
Yeah, there's a lot. I think the excitement.
A YouTuber filming an experiment where he completely wrapped his head and face with tape to show his followers how long he could. And Tape Man. His name is Tape Man. That's what we're doing for attention nowadays. Oh, we've hit rock bottom. Folks, we've hit rock fucking bottom. There's video of cats and everyone else had to look at one cat that pooted. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here. I still have like fucking energy. I'm still awake. Unless you guys have something else I should look at. I feel like this whole thing wasn't worth looking at. Where'd it go? The whole fucking god damn it. Where did it go now? Did I get out of it already? I was gonna look at that whole Andrew dude or whatever his name was. But I decided not to look at that anymore because it was kind of boring me. We got through Spill Some Tea with Me. What's this?
Ethan Klein and his team just did something freaking amazing. Check this out.
Oh, God.
Weird. So if you've known me for any amount of
Wait, do I have to check? I feel like I have to check Ethan's story real quickly. Hold on. Let me check something here. Hold on. For some reason, I feel like there was something on his story that I remember seeing today. Don't know where that went. All right, I'll find it. I'll find it later. If I see it in the next stream, I'll bring it up. That's it. I think that'll do it. I'm fucking. I wish I had more stuff. I just kind of came here to chill and have a fun react night. So just feel so much. Maybe they've lost touch with what makes human beings work. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It's really fucked up. I see it like all too often on the internet that I'm almost like numb to it. That I'm just like, when I hear that kind of thing, I'm like, well, what do you expect? You know, rich content creator is another day, another fucking day. And it sucks that I have to like feel that way about it because I'm so fucking numb to it. Maybe it was on this. Maybe the thing, there was like something I was singing, and maybe it was on. Let me see. Oh, this. Here it is. I found it. This was on Ethan Klein's story. Look at this. Tom went all the PR firms a month or two ago, and they rejected us. I'm literally more canceled than rapists and murderers. I'm genuinely close to giving up. Maybe when you support Israel a little too hard, maybe that's going to happen to you. Don't you think? Please look into... This is a serious message for Ethan Klein. Please look into hiring outside help because Hassan's snark propaganda machines become too powerful. Lies and misinformation need to be stopped. I work in the industry. Beside the obvious inability to follow advice, the reason no one will take him on as a client is mostly because he has a reputation for pestering reporters and editors and positive coverage and accusing them of anti-Semitism when they won't. This is awesome. Why did you my question is, why did you put this? Like, this is a self-report. What did you think you were gonna get out of this? This is amazing. I literally hasn't even litigious with firms he's worked with. Help, I've burned all my bridges and now I live on an island. How did this happen? That's amazing. That is fucking cinema right there.
Why do it then? If we all know that's the tragedy.
And then he went on Piers Morgan too. That was also incredible. All the times Austin will be a dictator. Also, is not connecting up with the Epstein class to have access to those PR companies, which is a good thing. Yeah. I can't imagine turning myself in that was that wealthy. I think it's just like a thing that you got to be cognizant of. Thomas Massey. Said everyone was saying this is the Epstein administration.
Primary opponent.
Responsibility.
And just very quickly, if you will, you've supported most of what Donald Trump has done during his presidency.
Internet keeps dropping out. Hey, thanks for hanging in here, Violet. Thanks for hanging tonight. I'm probably going to get off stream myself. I just realized it's like past midnight. I should sleep. I need to wake up tomorrow. I didn't realize it was getting so late. We did a 3-hour banger tonight. Holy shit. Justin, Violet, Wi-Fi, Chris. The community showed up tonight. We had Jay show up earlier. Who else do we have show up? I feel like we had someone else. We had one hater tonight. That was interesting. Maybe it was like a Matt Rife fan, potentially. That Mateo person. That was kind of an odd situation. Maybe it was like a Twitter person or something. I don't know what that was all about, but I am going to call it right here. We did a 3-hour banger. That was a fun night. Thanks for hanging. I was honestly a little worried when I first started the stream. I was like, I wonder who will be in here because no one was in there for the first like 10 minutes. And I was like, uh-oh, I'm on an island. So thank you guys for hopping in. I'll try to stream more often. I'm starting to feel better. Some like personal situation shit is kind of like clearing up in my head and I'm feeling better lately. So yeah, I'm doing well. We're back alive and alive. Hopefully I'll be making videos again. So yeah, that'll be it. And I'll talk to you guys very soon. Probably again this week. I'll keep you posted in the Discord and keep posted right on the channel, as always, all right? Love you all. And go do something nice for someone. And have a good night. And fuck ice. Peace.